this way, live freaks inside. Be amazed in wonderment. Step right this way, live freaks inside. Be amazed in wonderment. See the skinny skeleton man, feisty Siamese twins, sexy snake woman, beautiful bearded lady, the unbelievable blockhead, painless human pincushion, and devious fire eater. See the skinny skeleton man, feisty Siamese twins, sexy snake woman, beautiful bearded lady, the unbelievable blockhead, painless human pincushion, and devious fire eater. See the skinny skeleton man, feisty Siamese twins, sexy snake woman, beautiful bearded lady, the unbelievable blockhead, painless human pincushion, and devious fire eater.
And here's our disclaimer. Yes, this is all done for the purposes of news reporting, teaching, comments, blah, 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 and all that other yakety schmackety stuff. So I decided I was just going to bring everybody in at once. I don't freaking care right now. Today has been a weird and crazy day. So let's just say hello to everybody in the side chat, and then we'll talk about what I experienced just like 20 minutes at the bar, and we will go over the audio that I took from somebody who's in the conspiracy theory field. So let's say hello to the brainless right quick. How are you doing there, sir?
Hello. I'm doing pretty okay. Yes.
Are you ready for the idiocracy that we're going to be going over today?
I've heard a little bit before we started. I think I'll be okay.
Yeah. Fortunately, if you've listened to any of the Nathans and any of the flat earther people, mabobbers, I don't know if I want to call them peoples or humans, brain dead organisms that sputter out this stuff, we're literally going to hear about 20 minutes of just like quotes, memes, and everything. Like this gentleman just hits all of every single box that is like what they believe in, and like it's amazing what he sputtered out in the time I was sitting with him.
So flat Earth bingo would be nonsense because
Wait, everybody win. In 5 seconds, everybody would have a fucking bingo. Like literally, it's fucking insane. Okay, so let's say hello to the Glober Mom. How are you doing there?
I'm good.
Mommy?
Hey, Slim. Glad to see your voice is better today.
What was that?
Glad to see your voice is better today.
Yeah. My throat and my ears and stuff are still not 100%, but
Yeah.
I'm a lot better. I am going to not swallow my small sharp sword anymore until I have it fixed. I don't know how that's going to happen 100%, but I'm only going to be swallowing my large sword from now on.
Gotcha.
Fortunately for me, gravity is a thing, and the larger amount of metal will just fall into my throat, and that's what makes it easier. The small curved sword that I have, if I don't push it into the right spot, it hits something and it causes it to swell almost instantly.
Gotcha.
Because the inside of your body reacts way faster than the outside of your body.
Makes sense.
So I was not having a fun Friday. I was having panic attacks for no reason. I don't know why. And I threw up a couple times before I went on stage. And I believe that was the reason why my throat was exacerbated or was swollen. And it was 100 degrees out as well in Colorado Springs on Friday. So there was a handful of things that got together. And remember, ladies and gentlemen, the only reason why I can swallow a sword or walk on glass or any of that is because the physics work on a globe. And that is why I don't kill myself.
He's mad.
Exactly.
So if I don't do them right, that's when I kill myself. And I almost did that because I didn't do my things right. Anyways, let's say hello to the Jello shots. This is going to be fun having you here on the panel.
Yeah, Jello, you're gonna have
Did
fun.
somebody say penis?
Pen 15? Yes.
Pen 15.
Pen 15.
Yeah.
I really am glad that you're here, Jello, because I don't know how much of the idiocracy you go through with a flat earth community, because I know that you kind of follow other communities. So I'm hoping that you haven't enough, and so that we can walk you through and have fun with you asking us questions about the idiocracy that we're going to hear.
My dude, I am subscribed to Globebusters.
Oh my god.
Oh, cheese
So
and rice.
You know.
Are they still doing content?
Oh, yeah, it's going strong.
Oh, cheese and rice. Okay, one of these days, Jello, you and I will have to like come up with like
oh my god,
a little bit of something and go over that idiocracy. But I think today I should have asked him that on Monday. I told him, I said Monday at the same bat time, same bat channel. Meet me here at the bar and we're gonna go over stuff. And I literally said that. I said, same bat time, same bat channel, meet me here.
Did he get it? Probably not.
No, it went whoo over his head. He doesn't understand the concept of making jokes about shite. But anyways, does everybody know who Mr. Fear is in the side chat? I believe we do. And if you
I think so.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and give you a wrench there, Mr. Fear, and it can be taken away as fast as we gave it to you.
Yes.
But I believe I know who you are, so I'm going to go ahead and give you a moderator spanner, just because I personally love to have everybody in my side chat have a spanner so that we know that everybody's there, and when the bots come, 20 people can just
take care of
them, and I don't have to worry about it, and I don't have to like monitor my own side chat because I believe that's what I like all of you to do that for me, even though I will do it, but that's a part of it. I feel like we're a community and we're all together and we have a oneness through that.
Yeah.
From the avatar, I would say Mr. Fear has a very trustworthy face.
Is that who Mr. Fear is?
I
Okay,
can't see
I
very
don't know.
well. It kind of looks like G-Man to me. If
No,
that
no,
is,
no,
I
no,
think
no.
it's hilarious.
No, and
it
his no,
is.
no. His avatar is G-Man. I thought you were saying yours for a second. Never mind.
Oh no, I was
Um,
just from
yeah,
the
no,
looks
no,
of him,
no.
he looks like a trustworthy guy to me.
No,
I'd sell him out for $1.
G-Man with his hat on. I would totally put my lotion on his back in the middle of a park at 3 o'clock in the morning. I totally would be down.
I wonder how loud that would make him yell.
Oh my god, he would
Is
jizz
that with
in.
or without Rev and Shanny though?
That's why he has to. That's why we've
Okay.
decided he has to do his
We got to
videos
clarify
in the
this.
park because it gets
Well, that's
so
why I
loud.
said, yeah, I said
Hang
in
on,
the
be
park.
right back.
I didn't say in Shanny's jungle because that's a whole different story about. Oh my god, can you imagine? Like, she can't shave down there, right? I mean, like,
Yeah, it's what she thinks gray matter is.
Yeah, no, it's got to be like a fucking like wooded area, right? I mean, there's got to be trees growing out of her vagina lips by now because how can you manicure that?
Rev knows how to use a weed whacker, folks.
Oh, well, okay. That is his side job. Is weed whacking her fucking pussy, fucking.
That can't be a side job.
It's got to be a front job.
Got to be a full-time job.
It's got to be a full bush job. Okay. Let's say hello to the side chat right quick, and then we will get to the idiocracy.
What would you rather have? Your kids living with you or your live-in ass wiper? It's a tough choice, right? Like you can't do it yourself. There's no wiping your own ass.
Well, you can teach your kids to do that.
I don't know. It's a toss-up because it would be great if you had more adults around children to help raise them. But like when you have that off balance of those type of people, you're just gonna get like not wholesome things taught to those kids while they're growing up, and then they're gonna grow up screwed up, and then we have to like.
And they'll become part of the preferred pals.
Well, unfortunately, yeah, I think they're going to more become incels or somebody who takes a bang bang and goes to a place and bang bangs up a couple people or a handful of people. You know, I think it more turns into an extremism
because they got bullied at that place.
Yeah, exactly. So, hey, Miss Parker, how are you doing? And
Slim.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yes.
If you didn't notice, I would have said something.
And Miss Parker, if you would like to join us, I don't know if you and I are contacted on the Discords, but please message somebody who you are in contact with if you would like to join us, because it would be so fun to have you on the panel right now. And anybody else in the side chat who would.
You can find me on Vila's Discord because I believe you're on there as well, right?
Yes. Okay, Miss Parker.
You're there,
so Miss Parker says. Well, let's say hi to everybody first, and then we will get to it. So, hello, Skitscrasher. We have the Super Ghost, of course, and the Tiny Captain. And if you are not busy, Tiny, I sent you a link, and I would love you to be on here because the gentleman, the flat earther that I talked to at the bar, if you didn't know, that's what we're partly going to talk about at the beginning of this. He talks about how boats don't go over the horizon and how ships don't use gyroscopes properly to go from one hemisphere to the other hemisphere. And I was trying to explain to him why they have to change the way. Oh, you can't today. Okay, no worries, Tiny. If you could join us in the near future to talk about how gyroscopes work on different hemispheres, that would be killer. Or if you have a video on that, or videos for us to share, then we will go over that. So anyways, so there's Tiny. Hello, Ox. Of course, we got the Brainless that he's on the panel, and we got the Glober Mom on the panel, and then of course Slim Stapled Pink Penis is here. He got me stuck in his zipper and is stuck in the bathroom. We will be right there, and I love how he said we will be right there. Okay, let me keep going. Hello, Sydney, of course. Our lovely Sydney is here. And then let me get further and further and further and further. And then the Mark Short, welcome, sir. Thank you for being here. And then the Mr. Fear, thank you for being here. I've seen you on Miss Parker's chat and a couple other live streams and stuff. So thank you for being here and joining us. And then we're going to go ahead and say hello to the Miss Parker. Oh, there we go. Made it. Yay. And she said, I'm here to fight about the moon. So yes, we're going to moon fight.
We're going to moon fight.
We're moon fighting over here. We're going to put on boxing gloves and we're going to go to the moon and we're going to get in a ring and we're just going to punch each other on the moon.
Speaking of moon fights, that's one of the things they do during the NASA secret retreat every year.
Yeah. But I think
moon bouncy houses and stuff. It's really fun.
Well, I think that's called moon fisting. Oh, that's later.
Oh no,
sorry.
That's a different thing we do.
That's a different event that we do.
That's
I forgot the moon
but it's a different. Yeah, they keep them separate.
I'm sorry,
exactly.
I'm very slow-witted, but I did send Miss Parker the link finally.
No, thank you. Yeah, and thank you very much. Miss Parker said,
"Hey, Melissa."
And hello, Melissa.
Howdy, friend.
Miss Parker said she is coming on us. Never mind.
Over
That's
us?
something
I don't
different. And then let's see.
Folks, can you say squirt?
I can't do the right now. And then we do have the main.
How's that?
We do it one more time. One more time. I want to pretend like I'm goofy, but I can't do that with my throat right now.
Oh,
but
yeah.
Days, but I'll be able to, there you go. Thank you, Brainless. So, anyways, the Mango said that she will be in here soon after she gets home. And then, of course, we got to say hello to the JB and then the Mark and Demon. So, thank you very much, everybody, for being here.
Yeah,
and
thanks for joining us, guys.
Melissa.
No, I just ate it.
You ate it or she ate it. So I'll wait till that comes back. And then, so I was hoping that we could get a couple more people in here before we got to the flat earth stuff. So would everybody like to go over the moon landing hoax ? First.
Yeah.
And then once we get more people in here and we get more interest and stuff, then we will go over. I met a flat earther. I was hanging out with a flat earther at the bar and we talked for 20 minutes and I got audio recording of him speaking with me about the talking points, the memes. I mean, literally, he gave me no substance other than he just sputtered out a bunch of catchphrases that all those people use.
Yeah.
And we can actually probably pick out which one of those people he was listening to. And one thing I'm going to say right before we get to this video is he told me that he hates Wolfie. He said, F you to Wolfie because a pilot can prove. Cheese and rice. It was so funny. Like I almost fell over in my chair laughing because he said that.
No, the earth is flat.
Beets and rice, Slim. Beets and rice.
Beets and rice. And we need to start saying beets and rice. Beets and rice from now on. Because how much fun can we have making fun of something that I'm already doing? I mean, that's what that's what these people don't realize is like we're all making fun of this stuff. We're all having fun with them. Like I get to laugh and fill my belly full of jelly while I'm making fun of these people. I mean, like it's all because it's all for jovialness. Where for them, they're like, I am like actually changing the world or showing somebody something. And you're like,
I know all the secrets. They're all clueless. They're lying to you, but I know all the secrets.
Well, see, that's what I told this gentleman, and I hope that it's in the audio later. And I said, no, you just want to feel special because you think you know something that other people don't. But but somebody who spends 20 years of their life studying a science, they obviously know more about it than you. Like,
no, I mean, they spent 2 hours on YouTube.
Indoctrinated, Slim. They're indoctrinated.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, sure.
They've
but
been
if you
indoctrinated by schools.
If you take that science and butt it up against the science of something else or the physics of something else, everything works together, and it makes. And that's what I kept trying to tell him.
That's why it's fake, and that's why it's indoctrination.
Well,
like the flat Earth, that all contradicts each other. So that gotta be true.
remember, kids, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, they are trying to trick you all into this because they do not want you to believe in the Bible, because the Bible, it has the truth. Except for, what kind of nation do we fucking live in right now, Mama?
We live in a nation that's going back to the Bible right now.
Yeah, exactly.
Women's rights have been taken away.
So
thank
why
God I live in California. Let's just say that.
And really quick, I want to say something about Colorado. If you live in a state where you cannot get an abortion, Colorado has opened up her borders to let you be able to get the contraceptives that you need, the Plan B, and to get abortion. So if you need to go to another state from where you are, Colorado is the place to go. So
I need
please
to
come
research
here.
this, but there are states that require, for a woman crossing the border, you must have a negative pregnancy test.
Yeah,
Wait,
no,
what?
Yes.
yeah.
I kid you not.
And if you have the period app,
isn't
that
it's
a human violation of rights.
That's actually a violation of your right to travel.
That's that too. That's medical information. They're not allowed to ask you medical.
Yeah, it falls under HIPAA.
Yeah, but that's the thing is, seriously, we're not a moderate country by any means.
No,
we go from one extreme to the other extreme. We never go right to the middle anymore.
So once again, if we were a non-secular, we were a non-religious nation, why would we be fake? No, it would go with, that's what they're doing. Like we would just, okay. So if the Earth,
really quick one thing, I don't think it's more about religion. It's more about controlling people.
Yeah, no.
If men could have babies, abortion would be a God-given right.
Yeah, well, you look at every time you watch television after 10 p.m. There's a gazillion hard dick pills on there. Yep. Because
we live in a patriarchal society. Yeah.
Yeah. It's all about the man being able to do whatever he wants with his whatever, and yeah, exactly. And whatever happens after doesn't really matter, and especially after birth, we don't have anybody who is trying to help the kids in the bad situations.
Yeah,
exactly. Okay, so let's get on to this. Let's see how long we can go without them copyright claiming us. The 3 channels that we're using today, I've not used, I believe, on streams. So we'll try to break it up as much as possible and talk about it. If anybody has any questions or anything, please just say stop or anything like that. We'll play music in the background to hopefully help not get copyright struck, and then we will go from here. Remember, we are doing all of this for entertainment and for comedical purposes. Don't believe anything we say, and we do not agree with anything that is conspiracy tutorial. So we do not believe that the moon landing is fake, or that there are aliens on the moon, or there are shapeshifters that we've caught live on TV. So here we go. Let's go ahead and
still run the media.
Exactly. Well, that's true. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure the world wasn't.
We're on the same page with that. No, I'm just kidding, YouTubes. We're joking about that. Okay, so here we go. This channel is called Today I Found Out, and this person who's the host is like amazing, and he does wonderful content. So here we go.
To begin with, on July the 20th, 1969, the world looked on in awe as 39-year-old astronaut Neil Armstrong stepped off a ladder of the lunar module Eagle and onto the surface of the moon, becoming the first human to set foot on a natural celestial object. This moment, watched on television by over 650 million people worldwide, has gone down in history as one of mankind's greatest triumphs, redefining what humanity is capable of achieving. Over the next 3 years, a total of 6 Apollo missions and 12 astronauts would visit the moon, leaving behind scientific instruments and returning mineral samples that helped expand our understanding of the moon, the Earth, and the solar system. Or so most of us have been led to believe, despite the Apollo program being one of the
or what we're led to believe. No, I'm just kidding.
The largest, most expensive, and most public undertakings in human history. For nearly 60 years, a once small but ever-growing dedicated group of conspiracy theorists have maintained that the whole endeavor was, in fact, an elaborate hoax. A piece of Hollywood flammery aimed at pumping up America's self-image and winning a propaganda victory against the Soviet Union. According to this theory, no humans have ever set foot on the moon, and the famous images beamed into millions of households were instead...
Okay, so... just to break this up a little bit, and that's what we're trying to do. I'm trying to get Ox. Ox, I'm trying to get you blue. Just give me a second, and you're going to be blue.
I was watching. Buzz Aldrin was on Conan O'Brien, and he was talking about the moon landing, and a lot of flat earthers run with this. He said what we saw on the screen at the time, what you saw on your TV screen, when they were landing was not the moon landing. They heard the audio, but they played like a cartoon to show what it looked like. Because they didn't have cameras in space watching the lander go down.
Yeah, of course.
They had cameras on the lander, but not, from the orbiter down. Correct.
Yeah. So the third angle.
Yeah, they played like a cartoon of it going down, and then the audio as they're talking on the radio as they're descending at that time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And one of the things the gentleman brought up that I was talking to today, and I hope it's on the audio, I only got like a half of the conversation that we had today, but he said, why was there not a delay from the president to the astronauts? And I went, no, there fucking was. Go watch the original video. They did have cut it down, so it looks like there's no blanks. But if you watch the original video, there actually is time in between. And Australia, I think, was one of the places that was relaying it because they were on the right side of the moon, right side of the planet as it was going.
Australia doesn't exist.
Exactly. But like that was one of the other things is there were other countries taking in this data. And once again, China and Russia would have loved to prove that we didn't fucking do it. Right? I mean, why not? Yeah. So that's a big farce just in itself right there is that the other countries wouldn't want us to be the first. So if we didn't do it, then we wouldn't have gotten there. Okay, let's see this right quick. What were we on the top of the flat earth? Yes, totally. And that's exactly how that works. So, well, let's just get further into this and then we will a little bit after this because we're only going to get a little bit into this because the idiocracy is just so inane that like we will get. I want to get to us talking about the flat earther that I was talking to today.
Right.
Oh, hello, spooky bed hair.
Hi, Spooky.
Hello.
Nice to see you.
Do we get to talk about how the truth all came out in the movie The Shining?
Oh, God. Oh no.
Yeah, and no, we'll totally wait for you to like let us know about that. There, yeah. Okay. Here we go.
On a soundstage on Earth. While anyone with a passing knowledge of history and conspiracy should be able to recognize these claims as total nonsense, they have gained a surprising amount of traction, with a 2005 poll revealing that nearly 25% of Americans aged 18 to 25 doubt that humans had ever walked on the moon. Yep. 1 in 4, despite living in an era when humans have access to more information than ever, showing that we did, in fact, land on the moon. But how did this conspiracy theory come about?
Can you, what the fuck? 1 in 4 people.
How many of you have seen the picture of the boot imprint on the moon?
I believe I've got I believe I actually have a card with that picture on it, and a couple of other cards. So
I saw memes where they had the suits they wore in the orbiter laid out on a table, and then they had the soul pointing, and they still have like the boot impression. It's like, do you see the lie? It's like, do you know they had other boots on over they had outer suits on that had those boots with those imprints? Well, they act like they already had the spacesuits on the whole time. To like what they wore in the orbiter was what they wore out onto the moon.
Yeah, yeah. You can't sit in your seat wearing those suits. So you had to be wearing other types of suits and then be able to get into them. And there's different. Okay, here's my queen. Hi, baby.
Hi, babe.
Hey.
Hey, sweetie.
Have you heard any of the idiocracy that we've talked about yet?
No, actually, I have been suffering from a migraine today, so I accidentally fell back to sleep after I changed the time for you. So
okay, no worries, baby. I'm glad that you're here, and I hope that we can help with your headache, and I hope that it's getting better.
Yeah, it's. I've been dealing with a lot of crap with the neurologists around here, so
okay, gotcha.
But I'm figuring it out, and
I'll move my mic a bit further away from my mouth.
Yeah, don't yell into the mic there, brainless. So I hope you get that figured out. Yeah, neurologists around the country are just like dropping the ball right now. It's fucking horrible.
Yeah, so I'm taking to Excedrin right now, so I should be okay.
Okay, let's read this right quick, and then we'll get further into this. Mark says, didn't that brute impression get all stuffed up when the spaceship went into Independence Day? Exactly. That's exactly why.
I just torn asunder when that, yeah.
A spooky bed hair. Now, sorry.
Can you guys catch me up a little bit on what's going on here?
Totally. And yes, baby. You're very welcome, spooky bed hair. I believe we've seen you around as well, so I just gave you a wrench, and it can be taken away as easily as me giving it to you. So please behave and follow the rules, which is just be nice and be open and ask questions that don't offend anyone. Then we're okay. Anyways, so baby,
around for a while, Slim. I've seen Spooky for a while, for a few years.
I believe so. Yeah, thank you. That's why I thought that I was safe enough. Adding them. So, baby, we were going over moon landing hoaxes, but we have somebody who's gonna like kind of actually walk us through like how they don't work. So that's why I put the question mark at the end of moon landing hoaxes, because he helps us debunk them right on the spot, kind of. And we will talk about anything. Like I said once before, anybody in the side chat, if you have a question, or anybody on the panel, if you would like to ask a question, just say stop or anything like that. And we will get there. In a minute, we're going to go ahead and get to the flat earther that I was talking to earlier. So nice. 6 Drops says, I will try to be nice real hard. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. I know you didn't put that in there, but I know you meant 6 Drops, you pervert. Never mind. Okay, so let's keep going.
Bend over?
Yeah.
In the first place, and what hard observable evidence is there that the Apollo moon landings actually took place? While there were doubtless plenty of people in the 1960s who doubted that humans were capable of reaching the moon landing conspiracy theory as it exists today was started by one man named William Casing. Born in 1922 in Chicago, Casing served in the U.S.
So this dude wrote a book, and for his whole life, he claimed it was fake because his punk ass was not able to get into space because he could not qualify. Okay, let's keep going.
Navy during World War II, and
when we get further into this, you'll realize why this dude fucking said this shit's fake.
1949, obtained a Bachelor of Arts from the University of Redlands in California.
He has a Bachelor of Arts. Just everybody remember that right quick while we're going through this. He is not in the Air Force. He's not in any of these real things. That's what he got his degree in. So keep listening.
Correct. A variety of jobs, including as a salesman, insurance claim examiner, and cabinet maker, until landing a position as a technical writer for California-based aerospace company Rocketdyne. Deciding he had had enough of the rat race in 1963, Casing quit Rocketdyne and traveled the country in a trailer with his family, earning a living writing books on a wide variety of topics, including cooking, farming, taxes, motorcycles, and travel. However, he maintains an active interest in the ongoing...
So, because he couldn't make it in the field that he was working at the time, which was aerospace, he sold his house and property and bought a small little trailer, and I think he has 4 kids, and he put them with his wife in a trailer, and they went around the country selling these fucked up books, these little itty bitty like manuals. I think they're like 30 pages long each, except for the moon landing one. I think it's 100 pages. So he's just a grifter. That's all he is.
Hey, like if that's what you're gonna live off
without the family.
And you enjoy that, then why not? You know?
No, but we shouldn't have grifters. We don't need more con artists in this world. We need people who are actually giving the right information out. That's why I'm not a carny anymore.
Like if you like write small books or something, and then
he could have sold them as fiction. You know, like you know, this isn't real. This is just like some fake bullshit that I came up with. He probably would have made more money.
Yeah, he would have definitely made more money with that.
I mean, he could have really just like. Never mind. I'll just keep going.
Like, just tell the truth and...
I was just going to say...
L. Ron Hubbard.
I was going to say he could probably make more money bending over in glory holes around the country than fucking selling this bullshit, but never mind. I don't have any statistics to back that up.
Isn't that L. Ron Hubbard got
back it up against the whole...
What, Mama?
Isn't that how L. Ron Hubbard got started? He wrote science fiction books and turned them into a religion.
Yeah, no, exactly. And to the best of my knowledge, he was in a poker game with a bunch of his friends, and they bet him he couldn't make a religion.
Yep.
And so he said, "No, fuck you, dude. I can make a religion." And he that's what he did. So it was all on a bet at a poker game, supposedly. Yep. I'm not going to claim that I know anything other than what I've read and seen, but I mean that makes sense, you know. And like the other thing about people like that, didn't he get in trouble for like boinking like underage people?
I don't know.
Anyways,
I'm aware of.
Okay. That may have been one of the other cult leaders out of one of the other religions, but the way that you're going to get people to like believe in whatever you want and to do whatever you want, you become a cult leader. That's the easiest way to like get anybody to do what you want.
I need to interrupt real quick. I'm sorry, but I'm about to receive a phone call from my son, so I have to ditch out.
Okay.
I will, however, happily tag out with Mrs. Parker. So, you know, within just a short time, I'm going to become much more attractive and intelligent. So whatever she says, more or less goes for me too. Anyway, so
all right, well, get the fuck out of here.
Thank you for having me, and I'm so sorry. I'm all rude, and I'll find you the evidence that the moon landing was hoaxed is put into the Shining. I'll find that for you.
Yeah.
I believe there's a whole documentary on it.
Gotcha.
Yeah, there is.
The actor that people claim is Stanley Kubrick, but it's an actor.
Yeah, the room number, and there's a couple other things they say.
Yeah.
A lot of things. It's a long documentary.
So Jello, if you get done in the next like hour or so, we're gonna go for a hot minute. Try to come back if you can. If not, we totally understand. And you and we will do another stream, and we'll have you help us speak about all that stuff. So thank you very much, brother, and we will see you soon.
Ryan, take it easy, everybody.
Be in the dungeon, Jello.
And then the Miss Parker says that she's coming, but hubby called, and that was 2 minutes ago. So hopefully she will be able to come inside of us. I mean, get in here. I mean, join us for this stream.
Yeah. She said she's coming because hubby called.
Yeah, well, I mean, if your hubby calls and you're not coming, then he's not doing his job.
He's not doing it right.
Exactly. So anyways, let's get further into this about this horrible gentleman. And this really is the whole reason why the moon landing conspiracy became a thing, because he was trying to grift and make money off this. But let's keep going.
manned space program, and as the years passed, he became more and more convinced that the United States government was being less than honest about the nation's spaceflight accomplishments. In 1976, 4 years after the Apollo program ended, Casey, propping himself up as an expert thanks to his very brief time as a technical writer for Rocketdyne, laid out his ideas in a self-published book titled We Never Landed on the Moon, America's $30 billion Swindle. According to Casey, sometime in the late 1950s, he managed to get his hands on a top-secret NASA study examining the feasibility of landing on the moon. The report concluded, in his words, that the chance of success was something like 0.0017%. In other words...
Okay, so if you will listen really closely, this is the percentage 2 or 3 years before we made it to the moon.
Right, okay.
Okay, how many days is in a year?
365.
So times that by 3.
Or 364, or 365 or 366.
But anyways, times that by 3. How many fucking days is that? A gazillion. We're not.
It's over 1,000.
We don't even need it. So he's talking about the percentage of this was 3 years before we got into space flight. Yeah. What happens when you actually?
It's 1,095 years.
Okay.
Days.
Or days, yeah.
4,000. Yeah.
So when you're speaking about a scientific study and you're talking about throwing a crap ton of money into it, that is like an insane amount of time. I know that we have like advancements that haven't happened in 10 years, when they started it. But if you are, what we're talking about, the space race, right? We were in contest or competition. Sorry, not contest, competition with Russia and China and maybe other countries. I off the top of my head, I don't remember. Why would we not put everything into getting us there?
And that's what they did, yeah.
That's how it happened. It took 3 years.
We want to up and shit. We can do it before you do it.
Yeah, and this was three years of this percentage, and then we get to here, and he'll actually debunk himself really quick. But I just wanted to stop that and put that out there first before we see the.
Mention, JFK talked about going to the moon, so it was even years before that they were throwing money into NASA and getting it done.
Yeah, and.
Like a country like America with so many people, if you got enough money, you can find enough smart people and figure that shit out.
Or you can kill enough people trying to get there.
that's what they do these days.
No, well, and that's what happened to get us there. Like, there were a handful of people who died.
People died on the launch.
Yeah, without going further into the sad, and we're all thankful for those people, and we're sorry for their families that it happened. But they were the sacrifices that we needed to get to where we got to,
but they knew the risks too. So,
well, and that's what I hate about these conspiracy theorists. They're like, nobody died for people to fake this. No, literally, like. What, 14, 16?
Yeah.
Are we at 16 people that may have died in space? Let's say 5.
Technically, no. No one's died in space.
It was trying to get there, right? Yeah. That was the problem. Okay.
Yeah.
So anyways, lots of dogs, cats, and monkeys also.
The animals.
Yes.
Exactly. So for these people to just brush off what happened to get us there, fucking there we go, Mr. Fear. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. There are a few dogs and monkeys, and I think there was one cat or something. So anyways, let's keep going.
Which is horrible that they did that to animals. Like, sacrifice. So, like, if you're testing something, whether it's no matter what it is, if you're testing something, use like terrible people instead of poor animals.
I gotcha.
No. They should use murderers and rapists to go up there and say, if you want to survive, homie, you just got to push the right buttons at the right time to get back here.
survive, we'll pardon you.
Yeah, there
Murderers, rapists, child abusers, use them.
Even though what would be the best is for their re-entry, they just burned up and re-entry. We just made it so they never made it back. we got them to go up and do everything, but
the problem with that is in America, if you do that, then you cannot make money off of them.
Hey, no, you put it on ESPN and you charge $50 each subscription. Pay-per-view.
Oh yeah. Like,
make a pay-per-view event.
Put an automated valve in there or something. Yeah. And like, whoops, we've got a leak. We don't know where it is.
Spooky Leica. That was the dog the Russians sent up. Yeah.
So
I think Leica. Yeah.
So I'm about ready to make a proposal to ESPN about how we make a TV program about sending felons into space and then letting them come back and
absolutely.
Especially people who touch children. We definitely need to like this.
The worst of the worst, though.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. And then of course, Geo Sam says, "Where do you think we get all our Swiss cheese from?" Of course. All right, so let's get a little bit further into this.
It was hopeless. Thus, when NASA announced in 1969 that Apollo 11 had successfully landed on the moon, Basing was immediately skeptical. Central to his doubts was...
Damn, look at how hot they are. Meow. I mean, what?
The Apollo 1 disaster of February 21st, 1967, in which a fire on the launch pad resulted in the deaths.
And that was the other thing. They're like, actors were the ones who went up there. No, really fit, sexy people went up there because they, like, work out and, like, they were able to...
actors went up. They think there's actors in a room somewhere in a Hollywood basement because of the Red Hot Chili Peppers song. And they're just acting in front of green screens and they're hanging on wires all day. That's not how that works.
And like Red Hot Chili Peppers is referencing Star Trek.
Yeah.
All right, you see how the background looks not the same? See how the background is blurry and they're all fucking in focus? That's CGI right there. Never mind. Okay, let's keep going.
They're photoshopped on top of it.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, exactly. It's totally photoshopped on top of it, and that isn't the real photo. And see how the front lighting is different than the back lighting? Yeah, that's how the fucking camera works, dummy. Oh God.
They sure look brighter. Well, they're wearing white reflecting light. That's how that works too.
Well, oh well, heck yeah! Hello, Miss Parker.
Entry. Oh my God, Irish.
I am so sorry that I'm late, folks.
No worries. Thank you very much.
You're forgiven. You're forgiven.
Thank you very much for being here.
We'll
so do you want to
in the dungeon later?
Yeah, we'll totally. You and your husband. But so are you ready to talk about the? Are you ready to talk about the moon here, Miss Parker?
Yes, the moon is made of cheese, and if you give a mouse a cookie, he'll ask for a glass of milk, and eventually he'll blow up the moon. And we'll all be ruled by yogurt overlords. So
is the mouse Chinese?
Why are you being so discriminatory against mice? Does it matter?
No, because I heard that there was the Chinese that were trying to take over the moon, and so that was my guess. That would be the
mice work for themselves, just like the chipmunks. There is a war right now between the crows and the owls. And the chipmunks and the octopuses, I believe. So the squirrels are probably going to win.
That sounds some kinky ass shit to me, man. I'm down for watching that.
They're fucking smart, though.
I know things. I just want you to know I have like 17 degrees. I run a university and I know things. So.
Yes, and
and your degrees, you got them on your own university?
Yes, I gave myself my degrees, like all great people in history.
Wait. Is it online?
It is online. You can give me $1.
I can join it. Then I can
you can give me $1, and then all you have to do is write a dissertation to a topic that you know that you're really good at, and then I'm going to give you a diploma, and then that's it.
And also, she also gives diplomas to our pets that are wonderful at doing things. Like Kane
puppy pedigrees.
Yes. Kane has a degree in pooping out houses.
Yeah.
Yes, we went over that. But Miss Parker is the most whitest male that is discriminated against because of
also
that.
the sissiest. I'm sorry, the sissest.
Oh,
am I the sissiest? How do you make this plural? If there's a group of cis men in a room, are they the sissiest men?
No, it's cis-I.
They're cis-I. Yes, I am the cis-I man. Yes.
I think if you do that, some of them might get mad.
Well, I mean, that's just what they are. If you're a room full of cis men, cis white men, then these are the sissiest white men in the room, and I don't see why they would be mad about me just stating what they are. You know,
it's just facts, right?
Yeah, they should maybe pick a better word then.
Okay, so let's get a little bit further into this, and then Miss Parker, I don't know if you heard earlier, I would talk to a flat earther for 20 minutes at the bar, and I have audio of all of it.
Yeah,
so we're gonna go over real live flat earth. Yeah, thank you so much for being here. Anybody in the side chat who wants to come on to the stream, message one of us in the Discords if we know who you are, and we'll bring you in. If I don't know who you are and you show up in the background, I won't let you in. So just make sure that you make yourself known, and then we will bring you in. So let's go over like 2 more minutes of this, and then we'll get into that.
It's Gus Grissom, Ed Weil, and Roger Chaffee, and set the Apollo program back by months. As Casing later explains, as late as 1967, 3 astronauts died in a horrendous fire on the launch pad. But as of 1964.
So once again, what we said is people actually died to get us to there. So you denying it makes it so these people's lives don't matter, which is silly because their families are missing these people. And I do not believe that these people went on a lifelong vacation to the Cancuns or something like that. Like that doesn't make any sense for them.
Okay, but what proof do you have?
It's just so utterly stupid. Like they've done, if you've done like 2 years of testing, of course you can improve.
And they were doing testing before the 67 as well.
Well, the other thing is if you were to be told you're going to go into space and you weren't going into space and they told you to hide, and how many of those people would not divulge that information? Somebody at this point would have come out, and somebody would have come out at this point and said,
now.
Well, there's not only that, but if you listen to this statement, it's delicious. As late as 1967, 3 astronauts died. Okay, but in 1969, we suddenly performed manned flights upon flight. And it's like, okay, so we improved. Okay, here's the thing. Okay, so right before the Wright brothers got their first successful flight, there were another set of brothers that had just killed themselves. Trying to do the same, right? So this argument is very fun. I feel like I should be able to apply it somewhere else. Because hold on, wait, can we turn this into fun?
Then he puts it against all statistical odds. So that's his personal incredulity coming out.
See, that's what I said earlier. That's what I said earlier. Remember they said like in 1967 it was 0.0069. I mean 7. Well, yeah. But then now 2 years later, in the wrong brother. So again, you can improve something, make something work, and then evolve it. Like that's how the world works. They started with the square, and they tried to roll that with horses, and they said that doesn't fucking work. Oh, let's make a wheel. Oh my god, it fucking works. Evolution. I mean, that's
it's trial and error. Yeah,
you keep doing it. There's a lot of people that are gonna die for that. I mean, when the first time that you're making the dungeon wares, you tie somebody up and you accidentally beat them to death on accident, and you're like, okay, don't do that again, and you learn. And then the next time,
it was not an accident. Remember? Oh, this was live. Shit.
That lizard person deserved it. That lizard person deserved it, and I had to get rid of him. But I made an example of.
And didn't they sign a contract saying you may die when this performing? Why this is happening?
Well,
so
the thing is, there's lizard people that get assigned a cyborg, and if they step out their boundaries, I actually get to terminate their being here, and and so unfortunately I've had to in Minecraft take out a couple reptilians. So yes, that's why Lizard is so willing to go along with whatever I say. Okay. Yes, we have the Mango here. Yes, how are you doing?
Yay, the squeaky toy.
Yay.
Hello.
Hello,
Or
my
Mango.
Okay, so how are you doing there?
I'm tired. I've been like out and about running around pretty much all day. I just got home, sat down, opened an adult beverage.
Kick ass. So, really quick, just Mango, just read what you see on the screen and just tell us what you think about what you just see on this screen. We'll get your opinion right quick, and then we'll move on to the flat earther.
It's almost as though they don't understand what trial and error are.
Mm-hmm.
Score. Perfect. That's exactly what we were just talking about. Is you have to learn. You have to like start bad and like get better and better. I mean, that's exactly what this.
Perfection out of the gate. You have to have.
No.
You learn from.
You have to blow a couple hobos before you. Never mind. I mean, you have to blow up a couple things before you.
I mean, when you're born, you don't come out perfectly adult sized and learn how to walk and know everything in the world. You have to learn everything as you get older.
Excuse you, pro-birthers would disagree.
They totally would. They would say that they can speak French as soon as they're born because they're fully developed. Cheese and rice. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen,
look into that.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna end this talking about the fake moon landing because we all kind of understand. But I was hoping that we had everybody here on the panel that we do have to talk about. I was at the bar today, and a flat earther who I talked to a couple weeks ago came in, and he actually asked me to sit down at a table in the back and talk with him. And I got the audio of most of that situation. And so we're going to go through this, and we're just going to have fun. And this stream is going to be turned into a whole different name stream than what it is right now because of that. So let's go ahead and I'm here. And then, so what we're going to do is, I think I can't play that. Okay. So we're going to play the first audio just like this. And if you would like me to pause at any point, we will totally do this. So we're going to do this.
Hell yeah.
And then, so are you all ready? Are you all ready for this?
You all ready for this?
As ready.
Just like Jock Jams. Y'all ready for this? Exactly. So here we blow. If you would like me to turn it up any, then I think I know a way to, but I think that
playing baby, we got owls in the chat.
Yeah, baby.
I don't know I don't remember who that is. I saw an owl.
I know
the Outcast owls are amazing. Absolutely.
The Outcast owls are amazing, but they stole my black woman. And as a cis white man in America, I take that as a major threat. And our houses are at war. At one time, the house of the owls and the house of the Amsters, they lived in harmony. But now, since Scully took my bitch, I will scorch the earth.
Now they take our hello owls. I made you a mod because I believe everybody knows who the crap. Yeah, no, totally. That's what I figured. So here we go. I'm gonna play the audio of the first interaction I had, and then we'll play another audio version. But while we're doing that, I'm going to go back over her, and I'm gonna play a little bit more of me playing GTA Live. So that's going to be in the background while we listen to this, because I think it's going to be funny to listen to this while we watch that. You know what I'm saying? You all get what I'm getting at. And I'm trying to be a cheater because there's like other content creators that show them playing video games while they're playing audio.
Yeah.
So I'm going to be a cheater, and I'm going to try to do that to get more views. So here we go. We're going to do this while we do that. So here is visuals while we hear this gentleman say this bullcrap. Listen.
Let's go. You think you're fucking smart? Let's go.
Is it too quiet?
Yeah.
Yeah,
we can't hear
anything.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me try to do this right quick. And then let me know if it's not loud enough. And it's not, I can play it with my, whatever it's called.
And the camera's on the balloon. There's no curve. So why would
Can you hear?
Barely.
Okay. We're going to do it this way then. We're going to do it this way. We have to go stop sharing. Pause this, and then we'll have to go through my audio thingy-mabobber. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Give me just a second to open up this one in the audio player or the music player. Can you hear that now?
No.
Oh, hold on. I have to share the audio first. That makes sense,
That
right?
might help, honey.
I was blasting in my ears. Yeah, exactly. And consent is caring as well. So remember, always ask about. Never mind. Okay, so we're gonna share screen, and we're gonna go to this window. As soon as I get the right thing, Barbara going. Yeah, it's gonna be this, and then that, and then here we blow.
Nope. Can't hear it, babe.
Nope.
You can hear that all right?
No.
Not at all.
Wait, you can't hear it? Okay.
No.
Okay. Let me know if you all hear it. Ooh, do I have to show it that way? That's weird that it won't go. Let me try it one more time this way, and if not, somebody just got added. I don't know. Baby, will you bring them in?
I sure will.
Let me try it this way.
Hey.
Let me know if you do. Hey, Skits. Know if you don't hear it in like 2 seconds. Were you not able to hear it?
No.
Nope.
Okay. Then I think I have to do it this way.
What I do is I open up all of my media files that I want to play with VLC, do the share screen with the share system audio, and it works like that.
In a VL. Okay, I'm trying to do it through like the audio media player, so it's a little bit different than I normally try to do it. But let me.
He thinks Windows automatically disables the sharing audio.
Okay, let me. Does everybody see my music on the screen?
I see my music.
Okay. Okay, let's try. I'm gonna.
No.
Did you hear any? You didn't hear any of that?
Nope.
No.
Fucking with you.
Okay.
The whole
They're
system.
coming for you.
This is what happens when I be streaming sometime, and that's why like I'll just break into song. Y'all hear me like, oh, I gotta find something, and I'll just like break into a weird song. It's because my computer's fucking with me.
So that did not work once again.
Slim, by this point, wake me when you figure it out.
Brainless.
Totally.
Fuck those computer demons.
It's 1 o'clock.
Okay, let me know if you can hear this.
No.
Here's something. Oh, but it's the background music.
Okay.
There's something really low playing, but
I'm gonna share.
No worries. I got. If you want to just talk about, flat Earth and semen, I got a guy for you. Come on, my name's Miss Parker. I got a video for everything.
Okay, let's try it this way. Let me know if you hear the audio now.
You think you're smart, bro? Let's go.
There we go.
You're fucking smart.
Yes.
And when you go up 120,000.
Did you hear that audio?
Yep.
Yeah. The internet demons are scared of my semen.
Okay, unfortunately, we're gonna have to do it this way. But listen, and I am a dick cheese, and I'm a dickhead. I know I'm an asshole. I totally know this, But so here we go. So if you all heard this, is the volume loud enough?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. So here we're gonna go. This is what the conversation I had today with a flat earther.
You see it, and the camera's on the balloon. There's no curve. So why would you see it from the ocean when you're right next to the ground?
Okay, so I have somebody called the Blue Marble Science, and he did actually that experiment himself.
So I was wrong. It was Mr. Sensible, right, Mama?
Mr. Sensible, yeah, he did Mage.
Yeah, so sorry, I said the wrong name, but I still was referencing somebody who had this information. So here we go.
3 different cameras, 2 were curved lenses, and 1 was not.
Right.
And we actually showed the curvature. So, one person said that wasn't right. I have other people that say it
Everybody has
is
said
right.
that's not right.
Who?
Everybody. Nobody thinks that you can see the curve from that height.
Wait.
It's always everybody, isn't it?
So really quick, listen to what he says. He says everybody, and I asked him to guess who, Mama, guess who he fucking says. We said this. We were talking about it earlier, Mama.
We were.
It is.
He says Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Exactly. And I said that's one person comparatively to the rest of the world. Like, just because one fucking person says it doesn't mean. And again, they always say that. If one person says it, that's not enough. But like it's like,
I know some flat earthers, if one glober says something, that it's gospel for all the other globers.
It
is. And it works. Okay to be wrong.
And then I believe he says that I believe in the science. So give me a second.
Because science is religion. Okay.
Yeah, and that's what he says. He says you believe in the science religion. So here
flat earther. Yeah.
Okay, so here we go.
Okay, what height do you say that you pretended that we can't see that from? Let me say it again.
120,000 feet.
Okay. So Monday, I'm gonna go and do my research. Monday, when we go talk about this again, I'm going to bring you video.
And he agrees
that shows
to
this.
it. Great. He agrees to coming back on Monday.
Nobody else has that video except you, I guess.
It's around the world. There's multiple people that have done these experiments.
That video doesn't exist.
And that that like you literally can like go and do experiments yourself, like taking 2.
Okay, so he says there isn't the video of any of this around anywhere for whatever reason.
Mage for the win.
Because MK Ultra, which you guys understand,
YouTube
when we turned on CERN, it really fucked everything else.
Yes,
Plus Mandela
exactly.
effect, high frequency vibrational spiritual beings,
And don't forget that
aura,
World Beast didn't
and
happen, too.
semen retention. Boom, points on the board. I get points.
God.
Yep.
Bingo.
We're getting all the points. Damn.
In there too.
Fucking Miss Parky, you fucking
don't
rock.
even know.
I love you.
I needed this so bad. I got drug into so much fuckery. Like, you don't know how bad. I just needed to hear some quackadoodles. I love you so much.
I'm so glad. We're so glad that you are here, and everybody here that is watching, or in the future, in the past, whatever plane of existence you are seeing this. Thank you so much for being here, because this is so fun. Okay, so here we go with more idiocracy. And remember, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, other beings from around the galaxy. This gentleman asked me to talk to him, and he said he wanted to sputter out this stuff on audio until I got my second one. The second one, he said, please don't record me, but I'm in a 1 consent state in Colorado. So I literally
place. So
yep. So I turned it on and we totally fucking did it. I don't give a fuck if he tries to sue me, because he said that his homies wouldn't debate me because they didn't think it was worth their time because of who I am and they saw my channel. No, homie, you guys didn't want to do it because you guys are a bunch of punk ass bitches that have no fucking proof, and you thought you couldn't fucking out debate my punk ass. That's why you're fucking not on my fucking channel right now debating me, because you couldn't out debate a fucking tattooed face motherfucker. You're fucking bitches. All right, I called you all out. Let's keep going.
Nice.
Oh, here. Oh.
Where'd it go?
Oh.
You lost it.
Oh, no.
Why did the audio? Oh, goddamn government! No,
It's
government, man. First it's your stream, then it's your tape. You better be careful.
Okay,
Before you know it, they're gonna start lasering all your inches off. It's gonna be terrible.
Oh my God!
Yeah,
Yeah, honey, they're gonna start stealing your 42-inch penis.
Yeah, no, I'm only gonna be down to 3 inches in a couple days.
And so you're gonna wake up. You're gonna wake up, and one of your tattoos is gonna be changed for some reason.
Oh God.
You know.
Of course. Okay, so let's see. Why is the audio not playing now? That's weird.
They stole my taint, Meemaw.
We have 31 viewers, Pebbles.
They're gonna take my tank.
Take my tank.
Why is that not? That's so weird.
I was about to say, like, stop screen sharing and then, like, try and reshare it, and it might work. I know StreamYard is like that sometimes.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to do, but I'm going through what's it called, and that's the other thing is the Google Drive is kind of weird sometimes. So we'll try this right quick. Give me just a second, because I know you all want to hear this because it's freaking hilarious, and I don't know another way to like make this cohesive yet. So we'll get it figured out.
Oh, while you're doing that, Miss Parker, my house has another thing in it that's going to make a fun sound in the future. We got a bubble machine.
Oh, I thought you were going to say a peacock, because I was like, yeah, that sounds about right for your house.
I mean, heard the noises that happen in my house.
That's what I mean.
We've got dogs barking. We've got everyone just being happy-go-lucky.
Pretty sure you have an eye in your closet somewhere. And I'm like, have you guys ever seen a mating call? Like, ever heard a giraffe's mating call? It is horrific, and they use it in
scary
a lot. Yeah, they put the mating call of a giraffe like over a bear, and it'll make like a lot of the monster sounds you hear. And Nova uses that to masturbate. It was just a really long way for me to tell you guys like that's how she gets off is to the sound of a mating giraffe. What that says about her, I don't know.
Like when she's Asia Wheeler, there's only so much you can do before Jacqueline starts to attack you again.
That is my next single is the noise of a giraffe. Yeah, no, I'm totally
Giraffe say.
Oh God.
What does a giraffe sound like? No, I'm just kidding. Okay. I think I got this working again. So here we go. We're gonna try this because we all need to hear this dumb crap. Okay, here we go.
Hi, Mark.
No.
I've never heard anyone say
it's too.
Nobody thinks that it's 200 miles.
When I listen to Nathan Thompson.
I know him.
I know him. I know.
Nobody said 200.
He did you hear that, everybody?
I know him. You know him.
He knows him personally. I totally his dick in the back alley.
Thompson.
I would sleep on my couch. I know him.
Yeah, no, I let him live on my couch, and I let him spill beer in my jacuzzi in the back, and then I let him light a pile of dog shit on fire. And
oh my God, that video!
God damn it! If you don't know what we're talking about, we'll talk about it later. Miss Parker, do you know what we're talking about?
He's a whole dynamic. Thompson's a whole.
Okay, so Nathan Thompson was living in some person's place for like 2 weeks, I think it was, and he had like taken his dog's crap and put it into a pile, and he lit it on fire with a torch, and he was like
a little flamethrower thing.
Yeah, he bought a flamethrower, and he like lit all of it on fire, and was like, "Yeah, flat Earth."
And he's like, "I'm surprised people let me stay at their house."
Yeah, exactly. And like, oh my God, it was so bad. So we'll have to go over that in the near future. And then he's like in the hot tub with his like boyfriend, and they're like pretending that like he's not like smooching off of people to like grift.
Yeah.
It's so funny. He's like, I'm not a grifter, but like if you guys send me money, like I could use it. And you're like, wait, you just
thanks. Well, I mean, technically he's not a grifter. So he's not. He's telling you like technically it's kind of like what I do low key. I'm like, oh, don't give me money, and then people give me money, and I do crack. So it's like the
totally
same thing.
Yeah, no, totally.
Don't forget the time that his dog teabagged him.
Don't do crack.
And
I'm pretty sure that's illegal.
Yeah, and we saw that. But the difference between him and us is We like try to sputter at least a little bit of truth, or at least like say like what's really happening in our lives. Well, yeah, and like Miss Parker said, she was like, I'll admit I'm smoking crack to get this money, sure. You know, and like I'll admit I fucking do drugs to get, give me money to do drugs, sure. At least we're like on the up and up. We're like tell you what's going on, you know what I'm saying?
When I say buy me a beer, I am legitimately gonna buy beer with that money.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm gonna put it up a hooker's butt, and I'm gonna like have sex with her. And thank you for facilitating that. No.
Thank you for facilitating.
I just have a picture of you doing somebody doggy style and you're drinking your beer while you're chugging down.
Hey, if you guys didn't send me the money, I couldn't Eiffel Tower this woman with this other dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to rent the people for porno. So, I mean...
Oh, I clicked in porno. What? Rent? Yes, I have a place. I have a studio.
We're renting people for porn instead of just, paying them a fair wage.
We're renting people for porn.
Wow. Yeah. That's
okay. So wait. So if I open up a facility and I call it rent-a-hole, am I going too far?
No, that's exactly how you make your money with property.
You rent it.
Of the orphanage. And I want to call it rent-a-hole because I want it to be all-inclusive because everyone has a hole. And I'm not going to judge what hole you want to put stuff in. I'm just going to offer you a place to rent a hole. Hashtag rent a hole.
Hashtag
hole, glory hole. But that's exactly why Queen and I run a dungeon. It is all nonprofit. So you come in and you give us money, but we just make it so we can fix it all up afterward. You know what I mean?
The cleaning expenses on that must be insane.
Yeah, you know how there's that stereotype of there's Mexican migrant workers in front of Home Depot, and you just pull up and pick them up and go. They'll do your.
Totally. Yeah.
I can think from the local porn store. They all went out in front of the porn store. You pull up, pick up a few of them. Okay, let's go make a film.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, exactly. There's all the homeless people, and they sit out in front and. You just pick them up and you throw them $50 and you just make them do a gangbang. I mean, that's how gangbangs are shot.
Oh shit! It's like bum fights except for sex.
Right. Oh my god!
I'm pretty sure that's just a health list all about that. But that's like a health hazard nobody needs. You're going to create the zombie apocalypse if you keep doing that.
Yeah.
And I'm going to have to call the people on you. So we're going to have to shut it all down.
So call the Umbrella Corporation on your ass.
Yeah, we're done here. This is nothing to see here, folks. It's all a misunderstanding. We are not.
So before we get further into this, because we definitely need to get into it, do not shoot a porno if they do not ask for your STD records.
Right.
Yes, exactly.
You make sure that you actually are legit first, because I fell into that hole many times. I mean, never mind. We'll just keep going.
Yeah. The next time I'm in a porno, I'll take that under advisement.
Yeah. Take it next
time. Hey, hit up your lawyer and make sure that your contract is right, because they can trick you into you getting it in the butt. If you don't look at the contract. Yeah, you always got to make sure that you're not getting it in the butt, because I fell into that hole. I mean, let's keep going with this.
Kelly and the bull.
Quit falling the hole so I can quit putting it on the list.
Yes, I know. So here we blow. So here is another minute of this, and then we will get into the other 15 minutes of it. Oh, don't do this to me. It doesn't.
Again,
it just doesn't work.
You.
Yeah, it's the pausing of it that it doesn't like. Just give me 1 second. I'm reopening and just try
quick.
And we are, they definitely are. And then I'm hoping that we can just play it all the way through. I'm going to play the whole minute or whatever. Okay, here we go. Hold on. I had to do it through this thing. Okay. Sorry, I forgot which window I need to actually do it through. Because I'm used to doing it through a lot of different windows at the same time, but that's a whole different story.
That's a whole different thing, yeah.
That's a whole different.
Different.
Should I add that to the list too?
Yes, please. Yes, thank you, Mega. Okay, here we go.
And you zoom in.
Let me know if you
it's
can't
going to come
hear it.
back, and then it's never going to disappear bottom up at any point. It's just going to disappear. It's just going to get so
You
small
can
it
hear it,
disappears.
correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
You think that's what you think?
Mm-hmm.
Have you done this yourself? Have you actually? Do you live on the ocean? Have you ever lived next to the ocean? Because literally, that's what I've done myself. Like I have millions of videos of people that like did that, and then it still went. And the thing about it is, the mast is always going to be the proper size to the scale of the ship when it goes over. So there's no distortion of atmosphere or whatever you all think is going to happen to make that happen. So okay, that's all I need. Which mountains? Which mountains?
Tons of different mountains. Like we could do Cheyenne. We could do Fort Collins to Pikes Peak, and you can see Pikes Peak, and you shouldn't be able to see it if it was a globe because it should be behind the curve. Except there is no curve.
Sweet, perfect.
What are you going to say? Refraction?
No, you are wrong in your math. You aren't actually figuring out where you are to look at those.
How do you know?
There's because I know physics and I know math. I know how to figure this out. I know how all of you are getting it wrong, and that's why.
Okay, then how are we getting
in a minute we'll talk about
where
it.
you're standing and to look. And
How do we not know where we're standing?
Are you doing 2 miles per square inch or whatever of curvature?
What is the curvature? What is
It's a lot bigger than that. It's not.
What is
that.
the formula of curvature for the Earth?
It's
What
not
is it?
the.
You don't even know.
It's not for the
I can
parabola.
tell you how your model works better
That's
than
not.
you can.
No, that's not. That's for a parabola.
That's
not
for a
for what a sphere is. That's why the 2 miles per square inch is wrong.
Nobody said 2 inches per mile.
That's what you all think. That's why you
That's
think.
the wrong number. You
That's
know
why
the
you
wrong
think.
number.
That's why you think you can't see
It's
those
not
mountains.
2 inches.
What is it?
8 inches. And when you look it up,
Oh, I got it
8 inches
wrong.
per square mile. Sorry.
that's still not right. 8 inches per mile square. And that's what you think. That's what your scientists tell you.
Yeah, totally. So
Because you can look that up on Google, and that's what you're supposed to believe.
yeah, totally. Yeah, you're totally.
You didn't know that.
No, I knew it. I knew it. I was off by a couple inches.
And you couldn't even say it right.
Anyways, so yes, Monday we are going to come back and we're going to show this gentleman all the proofs. And of course, what is he going to say? That it is all wrong.
It's all wrong. Okay, so that was the first one. And then after this gentleman said, will you come over to this table and will you speak with me about the flat earth? Okay. Let's let the panel go over whatever they would like to talk about or laugh about or say anything out loud about whatever we just went over, and then we'll get to the next portion because
you're very definitive. I know math.
Yeah,
that killed me.
Because math is a thing. You know, I are baboon.
You don't know. I know your model better than you do.
This guy really is a walking, talking Dunning-Kruger. Like,
no, and he says everything that everybody says. You know what I'm saying? Like he literally is just going over whatever he heard. So what you're going to hear next is going to be Miss Parker. Are you still here with us?
I am here. I mean, my brain cells are halfway gone, but I'm
totally okay. I just want to make sure. So the next 12 minutes that we're going to go over. He literally just sputters out every single meme, every single thing that the flat earth says. And this is when I realized I need to switch my modes. You notice how I was being abrasive and I was trying to like say things.
Yeah.
Watch what happens when I do now. Once we are sitting at a table by ourselves and I realize.
All right. I think I can name everything he's about to say right now. I think I can get it all real quick.
Yeah, no. Literally, if we had, if we had a bingo card, everybody would win instantly. It would be an instant win for everybody because he literally.
I just brought up Flurf bingo card and
got
it right here.
Okay, so Miss Parker, give me 3 things that you think that he's gonna sputter out before we get into it. Just because I think Miss Parker
boats over the horizon. The sun and the way the sun and the way that shadows work, and we are going to get into how NASA is some type of evil government organization.
Shit! Right? God damn you! Okay, Mangoes, will you please write that down or remember that so that when we go over it, we can hit those 3 points. And yes, I believe exactly. I'm not gonna say anything more. We're just gonna fucking get into it. And just remember, everybody, when we get into like 2 or 3 minutes in, I'm gonna stop and then I will refresh again. And like, unfortunately, it's gonna be a little bit of like annoying, but we need to break it up. I don't want to go through 12 minutes and not let people talk. I want us to go through these different points, or at least for us to have a point to laugh and clutch our bellies, and at some point, like, hopefully drink an alcoholic beverage. If you don't have an alcoholic beverage while we are doing this, if you don't drink alcohol, I don't say anything against you. If it's too late for where you are, I understand. If you smoke the marijuanas or you do any type of other imbibing, please do that to this, because this is going to be some fucking idiocracy that I didn't even know that we were going to get into. And I had a whole plan for what we were going to do today, and I can't get into it because we've got to fucking do this. So, yeah, no, next time we'll go through the other crap. Yeah, especially the Book of Enoch. And well, no, it's going to take too much. Next time we will go through the other. Yeah, totally. So here we blow. I mean, go. I mean, here's what's going to happen when we get to this point.
All right.
Really fast. I'm here for Flat Earthers now. I don't think of Polly want a cracker. I think of that scene in Polly with Cheech Marin where he has that taco truck.
God, yeah.
You say taco. I mean, I say taco. You say taco. Taco.
Taco. Yeah.
That's the clip I have my head here, Flat Earthers now.
It's just regurgitation of whatever they heard. And when I hear Tucker Carlson and Ben Shapiro, all I hear is brack, 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 brack. I mean, like literally, they're just sputtering out, just like chicken noises at this point. Okay, so here we blow. We're gonna get into this.
It's more like winter for them right now.
Okay.
So the sun is we don't know exactly how it works, but the sun seems to be in a wider thing than.
So really quick, I started this in the middle of our conversation.
Like right now, and you can see that the sun is in where it goes is slightly different in the summer and winter.
So why do we not have a flat Earth model yet that actually is cohesive?
Well, I mean, the best one is like the AE map.
Why?
You know what that is?
Yeah, of course I do.
Okay.
It's so that European map they made flat, and that's why like Australia is this like weird shape, and it can't be because the grid lines only get so many grid lines, and so you have to make everything like change shape. Okay, one thing really quick. Mm-hmm. Why has no amateur pilot accidentally ran into the dome? If the ice wall is only 200 miles,
we don't know that. Nobody knows that.
But what I heard, let's just say that the ice wall is 200 miles up. We can still fly over that. Why is no amateur pilot accidentally?
You mean 200 feet?
No.
I've never heard anyone say
it's too.
Nobody knows.
Okay, so really quick, hopefully it keeps going. This is what some of the amateur flat earthers say: 200 feet. Why could you not fly your airplane over 200 feet? So I was giving the benefit of a doubt, saying 200 miles, just so they could like say that, like, why could we not shoot a rocket? You know what I'm saying? I was trying to give him the benefit of the doubt and saying like bunch, but his punk ass is so stupid. He's gonna sit to his rhetoric, which is 200 feet. That doesn't make any sense. That over the water level. Over ocean level, you know what I'm saying? Like 200 over that. That's nothing. That is nothing. If you go to San Diego, you any place that you live is over 200 feet over sea level. Mm-hmm. So why would you not be able to fly your fucking plane over that bullshit? No, it doesn't make sense. So like I said, I gave them the benefit of the doubt, and I actually heard one person say it was 200 miles high. So I went with that aspect just to show him. Why could you not fly 300 miles or up and put a rocket into their dome? Because I knew he knew about the dome, and this proves he thinks there's a dome. Just listen.
No, thinks that it's 200 miles.
When I listen to Nathan Thompson. I know
him.
I know
him personally.
I know
him personally.
I think what you're saying is 200 feet.
It doesn't matter. Let's say 200 feet. Okay. Why is a plane not flying into the fucking dome yet?
Well, nobody,
amateur.
Okay, nobody can. For one, nobody can fly over Antarctica where the ice.
What if they did?
Is.
What if they did?
Nobody's done it.
Who's gonna stop them? Nobody.
The military who controls
no,
Antarctica.
There's not military cover on the whole circumference.
Nobody's tried.
You can't. Yes. Why not?
Aliens.
Why haven't one of you flat earthers fucking tried to do it?
I agree with
why
that.
Don't you have a fucking? Why don't you? So why didn't they do that?
I agree.
Because it would take you guys fucking 20 minutes to fucking do that if you actually did. You literally actually went and did your fucking research.
Well, you guys could do it too. Because,
we already have.
Listen,
no.
Nobody's flown around the Earth this way either, because they just tried to. Nobody's ever done it. We only go around that way.
Okay, so what he's doing is he's trying to say this. He said nobody's flown this way, which they actually have. It doesn't matter. But I was trying to say, no, you just keep listening and then we'll talk about how I describe how we know that Antarctica is a certain shape.
Listen real quick.
Nobody's gone.
Okay, listen real quick.
Do you understand that?
There's footage.
Is there anybody else that wants to say anything right quick or he wants to laugh or...
Oh, no, I'm enjoying the wonderfulness of happening.
I got 2 on my bingo card so far.
2?
Well, one's a free spot, but the other one's the 8 inches per mile squared.
Okay.
Okay, is there anything else anybody else wants to say really quick?
I feel like I'm losing the last bit of my brain cells, so I'm gonna rush along with some alcohol because what?
How do you think I became brainless?
Oh, yeah, that's true. I'll give you that. Okay.
I can't believe these people are like he literally is. I told him that give me evidence or show me something that's different than what I've heard before, because I told him I've been doing this conspiracy theory thing for the last 5 years now, maybe. Most likely, let's say 3. Let's just say 2. Fuck it. Yeah. But I've heard everything. I told him I knew who Nathan Thompson was. I knew who Riley is. I knew who everybody is. I've listened to theirs, and then I have people on my side. I told him I have people on our side that I've talked to, and they've taught me these things. Why does this? Why it is that we're on a globe? And then I did not get the audio of this, which sucks balls, and I will Monday. I said I'm a living sword swallower. I walk on glass. I eat glass. I walk on coals. I do all these things. And the only reason why these things work is because the parameters of physics only works on a globe. Disprove me. And of course he goes, blah, blah, they're always going to defer to something else. But no, brother, I told you I have physical evidence that I can do things because the gravity, physics, the globe. I mean, literally, if I don't stay in the parameter, everybody out there almost knows. Maybe Miss Parker doesn't. Maybe Mama. I don't know. It doesn't matter. I really hurt myself bad on Friday trying to swallow one of my swords.
Yeah.
I poked my throat really bad and I was throwing up blood for 3 hours. My throat is still very sore right now. So if I don't do these things right, working on the globe, then I'd kill myself, right? So I have to stay in the parameters of these physics to make sure that I survive. How can you say that there's a flat Earth if I can do what I'm saying? I've tried to work outside the parameters of what I'm supposed to do with the physics and gravity and all that shit. I hurt myself. I literally have almost killed myself 5 times now, and that doesn't. How can I use? Okay,
physics always wins.
Yeah,
that's why always wins. We can't outdo it.
Exactly, and that's why lubrication is your best friend. Never mind. Let's keep going.
There's always time for lube.
You always need
adding it to the fucking list.
Yes, sure. Okay, here we go. Oh, did it happen again? Hold on.
Yeah, it did.
Okay, give me 5 milliseconds. I just got to really restart this, whatever it's called.
I'm thinking next week we might need to do another talk about it later stream because we've got 7 topics now.
Room on her whiteboard.
Oh, I'm loving it.
I have a Google Doc now that I just typed them into to make it easier.
Yeah, she does.
I have a Google Doc too. How much space do you have in your doc?
Well, right now I still have like a full terabyte in my drive left.
I got 2 terabytes in my drive.
Ooh.
Yeah, a whole lot of space. Yeah. It's real roomy over here.
Am I supposed to be aroused? Like,
I think so. I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Okay.
If you're
track.
not, I think if you're not at this point, there's a problem with you. But go see your erectologist or a gynecologist at that point. Never mind.
I keep all my ports full. All my external drives are running. Yeah, baby.
Oh man, I got my 4 terabyte external going. And my 2 terabyte going.
And then, of course, Harry Wopsis, he has a 21.78 terabyte on his drive, of course.
Space and that is big byte energy right there.
I just got so wet.
Job energy.
Yes.
I'm sorry, the side chat. We haven't been responsive as
Play
you
all
as
the Sims
normal
at the same time. No
exactly. I am a little bit distracted for this stream. I'm sorry, side chat. But here we go, and I think we're around this time for this. So just let's share, and we should be back to hearing this crap.
2 minutes and 15 seconds on the second audio.
Okay, I was okay. I was close. 2:15. Let's just go to 140.
Who's going to stop them?
Nobody. The military who controls Antarctica.
There's not enough military to cover the whole circumference.
Nobody's tried.
You can't. Yes. Why not? Why haven't you tried up this fucking time to do it?
I agree with
that. Why don't you have a fucking Jeep? So why didn't they do that?
I agree.
Because it would take you guys fucking 20 minutes.
20 minutes.
Do that if you actually did. You literally actually did your fucking research.
Well, you guys could do it too. Because
we already have.
Listen,
no.
Nobody's flown around the Earth this way either, because they just tried to. Nobody's ever done it. We only go around that way.
He's doing this.
Nobody's
He's saying this way.
There's footage of people flying around Antarctica this way, down at the bottom. So that means
you don't really know.
No, you can watch it. There's 24-hour footage of planes flying around the edges, and their GPS and everything says this. And you can see the horizon and the sun.
And I was doing that.
There's not the thing with the sun. Well, the thing is that wouldn't happen on the flat Earth.
Well, I don't know about that.
So look it up. No, literally.
Watch.
So I don't know is what he says.
I know about the 24-hour sun down there. It's light, not the sun, but there's light.
No, there is.
And a lot of people think that they can be faked. The video's fake.
Sure.
I could just say that the video's fake.
Of course, everything's CGI. I know.
No, but it could be.
So
it's another one.
But it could be things that were happening before CGI. The 1950s.
Yeah, there's
footage of
really
all that stuff.
And I'd like to definitely show you some 1950s NASA stuff because it looks really fake.
Yeah, but the problem is there's glitches and things because of how far space.
It looks like claymation because they're really bad at making fake.
No, it's because the information going back and forth from Earth to the moon is so far that there's sometimes glitches or there's sometimes anomalies that don't happen.
Except Nixon was able to talk to astronauts on the moon with no delay. Oops, that was a big mistake they made.
No, there technically was a delay, and it was going through Australia.
And Nixon, there wasn't a delay. He was like, "Hello," and they were like, "Hello, Mr. President." That one didn't have a delay because they messed up.
Sure. But it was the delay was set through multiple countries to get up there. So we have multiple countries that can collaborate.
They always screw up the delay. Remember, because they can't figure out how long to do it. Could it be 10 seconds, 8 seconds, 20 seconds?
Remember,
screw it up.
Remember, every other country wanted to prove they could go to the moon before us. If we faked it, they would prove it to us already.
Their governments, okay, I got it. Their governments,
no, they would get
in on it too.
They would get more famous. No. Third world countries would get so famous.
They haven't gone to the moon. The third world countries haven't gone.
Okay. We'll start. 422 is what we're gonna do. I would love more. Does anybody want to put any of their 2 cents into this, because we have to break this up.
Yeah.
Okay. So
it's
like,
delicious. I can listen to it.
Delicious.
All of this is amazing. It's absolutely phenomenal. I love listening to this, even though I'm dying because of the stupidity that I am hearing. However, space. Something that they seem to fail to realize is that, technology has progressed so much since the 50s. There's a reason that our PlayStation 1 graphics look the way they did. versus what they look like now.
Hell yeah.
And when you're trying to do something like contact someone that's literally in space, especially in that time period, not only do you have to bounce that signal to various countries so that you can get it to where it needs to go, but you also have to transmit it to various satellites.
Mm-hmm.
And all of that, there's going to be a delay. There's always a delay. They can sit there and say there was no delay. No, of course not. Well, yeah, because you probably saw a YouTube video where they spliced everything together, so it doesn't sound like there's a delay. But technologically speaking, there was a massive delay. It took forever for the information to get out to the U.S.
Yeah, no, if you watch the original, that's what I said to him. I said, if you watch the original video, it's like a 10, like I didn't say this exactly, but I was, because he's not going to believe me. So I'm not going to go through it. But I said, no, if watch the original video, there's a delay. Duh. I mean, obviously. Yeah. What they're doing is he is only doing what all the fucking flat earthers and all the conspiracy theorists do. And they watch their videos of those people.
Right.
Those people will never watch Wolfie 2200 or whatever. I love you, Wolfie. They will not watch their full video. They will not actually go to their channel and watch it. Miss Parker. When you have the people who you do videos on,
they don't listen to anything I have to say.
They don't come to your channel. They actually
they hate me.
Yeah, no. So they come to our channels and they just talk shit and they're like, whatever you say, we're just going to be anti no matter fucking what. Yes, and thank you, Harry. Exactly. Wolfie 60-20-20, and it was close. But he knows what I'm speaking about, and that I'm not trying to be a dick, and that I'm trying to show. We have all these people who are going to like present this evidence, but these people will not actually watch our videos. Where you want to know the funny thing about us?
No, they just need to watch one video. All flat earthers. There's one video flat earthers have to watch it. I believe it's called Above the Curve or something like that. What was it? Where they?
Oh, I thought it was called micro penis. I thought it was micro penis.
Beyond the Curve. That's what it was.
It's Beyond the Curve. Yeah, no,
it was such a nice. It was well done.
So
it was very well done. You got to talk to a lot of very prominent flat earthers who did their own experience and proved to themselves that yes, the Earth is not flat. And I think it's a great way for you to do that. My brother-in-law, no bullshit. One of my brothers-in-laws, he's a fucking flat earther, little hick dude from a little hick town in a little hick place in Kentucky. He never saw a black person until he worked at a factory. Okay. Like that's how it is. And I mean, he's so ignorant that when I first met him, the first month we went out there to hang out, he looked at me and he goes, I just don't know why black people like living in the South. It's so hot. And I said, well, what do you mean? And I'll call him Bob. What did you mean, Bob? And he's like, well, because, heat is attracted to dark. And you would think that black people would want to be places where the sun can't touch them.
Oh,
and I was like, yeah, Bob, that's not how skin works, but I love you. Yeah. So he's just really ignorant, right?
Yeah,
he was a total flat earther. Me and him sat down and watched that. It broke his heart. But within a couple of weeks, like he did research. He's like, after we watched it, he's like, I'm going to have to do some research on this. I'll get back to you. And I said, okay, no worries. We'll talk about it, over coffee. Right. And it took us like 2 or 3 weeks, but he's no longer a flat earther. And
cool.
We have gotten there, and he knows how to do his biracial daughter's hair. So he's made big strides, huge strides.
Hey, Slim, my alarm is set for 6 o'clock.
I know, brother. I know, brother. I'm
off.
You need to go hump the hogs in the morning. I know.
Yeah.
Yep.
You guys probably noticed that I was not completely all there at the moment.
It's okay, brother. No worries.
Hey guys, I'm sorry I had to step away. I was dealing with something, but I am back. I will go back and rewatch the interview, baby. Don't worry.
No, we're still there. We're not done with it yet.
Yeah,
so you just
okay. So brainless. I need sleepy sleep.
Yeah, no. Get the
now.
Brainless, get the fuck out of here.
You have a good
Mom says go to bed.
Say hi to Cookie for me.
and Hick. I'll
and
say
Hick,
hello
yeah,
to
but
both.
come on, Cookie and me. Come on.
I know. You guys have a thing going on. I know.
Night.
Awesome.
Night,
If there's
Brainless.
anybody else in the side chat who wants to join us, and you know somebody in the Discords that is on the panel, all you have to do is message them, and if we'll send you a thingy-mabobber to get on here, because I would like maybe 2 more people to be on here for the panel for the rest of this, just to show us to have more input, because I was there when this happened, so I don't fucking have to say anything really, but it is a shit show that we were putting on here that I literally got to listen to live, which is insane. And he said Monday he's going to meet me there again, and I will be able to bring him fucking videos and record it again. So here we go.
I was going to say really fast, when they talk about the phone call with Nixon, they only see Nixon on the phone.
Yeah, no, of course.
They extrapolate, they were on the phone. No, he was getting
edited.
Well, what it was
he
was on the phone, but they were relaying the signal via a radio in Houston to that phone.
Yeah. So it went through multiple channels to get there, and then once again it was live, but that doesn't mean like 100% that like there wasn't cuts, and I don't remember 100%. But why are they going to fake that bullshit? That does not make any sense for them to fake that fucking phone call.
And what's funny is where they get that from is that documentary, A Funny Thing Happened on the Way to the Moon.
Yeah.
And they just show clips from that and go, see.
Yeah, and like fucking okay. So let's keep going with this. So let me know if you can't hear it now. Yeah, or back at this. Just give me 5 milliseconds. I don't know exactly 100% why this keeps going weird, but it doesn't matter. It's government. It doesn't want us to share this.
Blame Canada.
Blame Canada. Okay, let me see. Where is it actually at? Okay, give me just a second.
And also, there were a lot of ham operators that were intercepting the signals between the moon and the Earth. So they must have been all paid actors too, right?
And like the delay between between here and the
through.
moon is really not that huge of a delay when you factor in the speed of light. It's like
I forget who it was. Someone went over. It was like there's like maybe a 5-second delay between him and the astronauts.
Yeah, it's not huge.
It wasn't that huge because they're sending radio signals back and forth. Is what they're doing.
Yeah.
Who the fuck is paying these assholes? Also, and where is all this good
NASA.
acting? Right? Like, no, I want to know for real, because have you seen shows from that time era? Nobody could act. Where are these actors, and why were they not in like TV shows?
For real.
NASA can get the best actors, but Hollywood ain't got nobody. Okay.
Right. Government actors are a completely different level. They get better benefits. So
that's right.
Yeah, like
I want to be a government actor.
We don't know about them. We don't know about them like we do other celebrities because they got to be down on the down low all the time.
I want to be a government actor. Fuck this shit. Like all I got to do is pretend to get shot every once in a while and lay down and be like, "Ooh, you got me." Yeah, like I can do that. Like, come on. Whose dick do I got to suck to be a government actor? Somebody just point me to the penis, and I got it.
Hey, it could be pussy for all you know. Just saying.
Exactly. I am not hashtag, blackmail her too. I guess. I think that's a thing. Or is that just like a reverse Me Too, which is just sexual assault? Like, I don't even know anymore. Like, it's just like reverse Me Too. That's just rape, right? That's just
that's okay. It's okay though. Like,
somebody clip that. Mango said rape is okay.
Oh my god.
Okay, son of a. Okay, here we go. And we're gonna try to get through this most of it, and then we'll stop it because my drunk ass kind of forgot what we were exactly doing and how I was sharing it. But whatever. But here we go.
Right.
Why haven't one of you flat earthers fucking tried to do it?
I agree with
why
that.
Don't you have a fucking G? So why didn't they do that?
I agree.
Because it would take you guys fucking 20 minutes to fucking do that if you actually did. You literally actually went and did your fucking research.
Well, you guys could do it too because
we already have.
Listen,
no.
Nobody's flown around the Earth this way either because they just tried to. Nobody's ever done it. We only go around that way.
Listen real quick.
Nobody's gone.
Okay, listen real quick. There's footage of people flying around Antarctica this way, down at the bottom. So that means
you don't really know.
No, you can watch it. There's 24-hour footage of planes flying around the edges, and their GPS and everything says this. And you can see the horizon and the sun. There's not.
I know there's the thing with the sun.
Well, the thing is that wouldn't happen on the flat Earth.
Well, I don't know about that.
So look it up. No, literally.
He said I don't know about that.
Look up. No, just.
I know about the 24-hour sun down there. It's light, not the sun, but there's light.
No, there is.
And a lot of people think that they can be faked. The video's fake.
Sure.
I could just say that the video's fake.
Of course, everything's CGI. I know.
No, but it could be.
But there is footage of things that were happening before CGI. The 1950s.
Yeah, there's
footage of all that stuff.
And I'd like to definitely show you some 1950s NASA stuff because it looks really fake.
Yeah, the problem is there's glitches and things because of how far space.
It looks like claymation because they're really bad at making fake.
We kind of already went over this a little bit, right?
I know what it's referring to. There is a spacewalk that was sped up, and it does look like claymation, but it was because it's a time lapse. It's sped up.
I'm gonna go ahead a little
because of that.
Yeah, I'm gonna go a little bit further because I know like we've I don't want to make this. Yeah. Okay. So here.
Yeah, we were at 420 anyway.
Well, you were at 420, of course.
Okay.
Okay, so we're gonna go to 4, and then
10 seconds, 8 seconds, 20 seconds.
Remember,
screw it up.
Thank you, Skip.
Every other country wanted to prove they could go to the moon before us. If we faked it, they would prove it to us already.
Their governments, okay, I got it. Their governments,
no, they would get
in on it too.
They would get more famous. No.
Governments are in on it.
Third world countries would get so famous.
They haven't gone to the moon. The third world countries haven't gone to the moon.
Other people would get so famous.
The only ones that have gone to the moon are China, India, Russia, America. That's it.
I don't think India has gone to the moon.
Third world countries are not going to the moon.
Crash landed there.
In the Japanese and Chinese, Japan is too. Okay, Japanese and Chinese footage looks so terrible.
There's 52.
It looks really bad.
There's 52 space agencies. You don't think one of them would say, "Hey, we can"?
I think their top people all work together. I think the top governments of the world are like a secret cabal, elite people that are like.
Of course,
they like want to keep this a secret.
Of course, we have the lizard underground.
No, I don't believe in that.
And the cyborgs and the aliens, and we're all.
I pulled out this shit.
That's exactly what you're saying. But that's the same level. It's the same level. It's because
completely different.
Remember, China doesn't want to work with us. Other countries, Russia doesn't want to work. Why? If they don't want to be in the UN, they don't want to be a part of whatever. Look at what Russia's doing to Ukraine.
They're part of the Antarctic Treaty that they did in 1947.
But that doesn't say that you can't go there. People can go there and be there for months.
Not really.
And they can travel on it.
Not really.
Have you looked up what it costs to go there and actually discover it?
Yes.
I mean, you can go there
for like $20,000 or $40,000. They make it super expensive.
Only reason is because it's
because they want to keep people away from there.
It's not easy to live there.
They don't go to look at some penguins, and then they're like, you can't go anywhere you want.
Nope. Watch the videos.
No, I mean you literally go there, pay like this much money to go wander around and do all this crap, and you get like sent there, and you're like,
plane there, just go for a vacation. That's not how that works.
No, it's not for like.
My uncle's has been there on multiple occasions. He's a photographer.
Yeah.
And well-to-do, so we can afford taking the Russian icebreakers and helicopters out there.
But you have to go through your country of origin, and you have to get like insurance and all that stuff. Because God forbid you need rescued, your country of origin has to rescue you, and you're going to pay for that.
Yeah, and it's going to cost $1 gazillion for you to get rescued.
Exactly.
So that's what I was telling him. I'm like, dude, it's like not easy to go to these fucking barren places. What is the tallest mountain in the world that everybody tries to climb and like nobody ever?
Everest.
Yeah, there you go.
No, there's another one though too. There's one in
I think it is.
Yeah, that's really fucked up. They like hire people to help them go up there and everything.
Yeah, your Sherpas and stuff.
Your
same
Sherpas,
difference.
yeah.
Same difference. You can't get to the top of these things because it's fucking easy. It's fucking hard, and that's why you have to pay gazillion dollars to go there because like you have to pay for food, this, that, your oxygen, all this other like. Do you not know to go to fucking Antarctica? You're gonna be in oxygen most of the time. I mean, like literally, that's what they have you do most of it.
To be able to like pay to stay inside of one of those biodomes that they set up in Antarctica if you're going to be there for an extended period of time, and you have to pay for all of the supplies that go along with it,
and plus an extra.
Yeah,
because you have to have supplies for like 2 to 3 weeks after you're there. Just in case you get stuck somewhere. They don't they don't just do it for fucking like, oh, you're gonna be here for 4 weeks. Here's your 4-week supply. No, they're like, here's your 8-week supply, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
and you can go through tourism companies down there, but you're still paying an arm and a leg. And you're only staying in a certain part of the Antarctica.
And if it was say the earth was flat and there was the fake ice wall around it, to do that, you would go these weird ways, and you seem to go other ways. Because it's like this, you end up going inward always. If it was a flat earth, you'd always be going outward. You get what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You wouldn't be going east always, or you'd always be going east and not west. But if you're in Antarctica, you're technically always going to be like, oh, inward is that way.
Yeah.
It's not this.
There's no south from Antarctica, from their ring, their wall, whatever.
Yeah. I mean, I guess if you're going the other way, pretends. But if you're being a flat earther and you're looking at the Earth the wrong way and like plotting it, you're always going to say, "Oh, well, Antarctica is going to be always going the wrong way." That doesn't make any sense. And how many people in the side chat here on the panel and are listening to this in the future and the present and before this happens, because I don't know trans-dimensional shit, but anyways,
time zones are a thing.
yeah but
Wilson brings up a really good point. The ice wall isn't real. Where did they do the filming for Game of Thrones?
Okay, press the red button. We got to self-destruct. God damn it, Wilson, you figured it out. Abort. Just blow up.
Doesn't look like whatever. They expect it to look just like, say, like Gravity or Interstellar. Absolutely perfect. This is how it should look for me. It shouldn't look, you know what I mean?
All right, somebody go find Wilson. He's giving away all the secrets. Go find him.
Okay, but see, we shouldn't go find Wilson because he uses cottage cheese in his lasagna.
Well, I thought that's why we were supposed to. Never mind. Yeah.
No, we stay away from him because of it.
Okay. He's the anti. Never mind.
Wait, isn't Wilson in Canada?
No, he's not. He's in Ohio. He's very open about that. He's in Ohio.
Okay, I thought Wilson was in Canada.
He's out and proud about
Okay.
being from Ohio.
So let's keep going further with this because we still have a couple more minutes, and this stream is going to be completely called something different. And we are because I didn't know this was going to happen, and so we're definitely going to be calling this the Weird Flat Earth stream because I can't believe what this gentleman sputters out, and the whole time I'm just like smiling at him. Looking at him, and he thinks that like I'm okay with everything. He like thinks I'm going along with it, but I'm just like gold. I mean,
this is perfect for all of my friends to listen to. Yes.
And at the end of it, I said, "Thank you for all the content you just fucking gave me."
Hi, puppy.
Oh, which one? God damn it. Okay.
Miss Parker has her puppy.
Oh,
what's its name?
Look at that.
Oh my God, so adorable.
You're muted, Miss Parker.
Yeah, Miss Parker, you always
What's its name?
Asha Makita.
It's a girl.
It's a girl. We're a girl. She's got a big fat belly. That's
I can see that. Oh, so cute.
Also, excuse my mess because this dog.
No, it's okay.
Oh no,
it's
you're
okay.
fine. I got a mess over to my side.
Yeah, no, we all understand. That's what we all have.
It's a micro bully. She's a micro bully.
Okay. All right.
Yeah,
so
I think we defined her as a toy bully the other day. Yeah.
I think I'm in love.
Would be
That's
toy.
adorable.
No, she's the sweetest.
So cute.
Yeah, super cute little thing. She's barking. She's very vocal. And my husband's like, if you're not going to have her, then you got to put her in the kennel. She needs to be kennel trained, but she was crying and I can't take puppy cries. So I'm just, she's in my lap.
That's why my baby doesn't go in a kennel, because he cries like he's being murdered.
Yeah. And I know my husband's going to get mad when he gets home. So when he comes in, if you guys see me run, it's because I got to hurry up and put the puppy in the kennel.
Gotcha.
No, it's fine. I'll back you up. If Mr. Parker has any words, I'll be like, no, she was in the kennel.
Y'all just see me dart away. That's why. It's like,
No, the puppy was in the crate. The puppy was totally in the crate.
Puppies are like babies. With babies, you can't spoil them for the first 9 months of their life.
I know.
Puppies are the same way. They need that attention, you know.
Yeah, totally.
No, like that's why I got into a fight with my ex's mom. Because like
there's
my
an evil
son
murdering cat next to you. Don't touch it. It'll kill you. Don't do it. That's how they get their scent on you. Now you're marked. Now you're marked
for life.
No, like my ex's mom, like my son figured out that if he could fake cough, she would run and pick him up immediately. And he has kept up with that. Like he will fake cough at you thinking you're going to give him love and attention and affection. It's like, sir, you need to quit. And he'll look at me. And then he'll go on about his business. Because I know that's fake.
Yeah. Okay, so Six Truck says our stupid asses woulda fell off the edge all the time if there was a flat earth. Yes. Exactly. That doesn't make any sense. So okay, let's keep going and let's try one more time. Well, I mean, we're gonna do this until it like actually works. Because we all are going to go over this. I mean, so here we go. Okay, so now we're going to just do this one more time. Just give me 5 milliseconds. I know.
Yes, Six Straps, you're right. I'm a clumsy bitch. I would fall and drown.
Yeah, because he's looking at my titties.
Totes.
He's looking at titties. There's a puppy here. If you look at the puppy, it's here. You're just looking at titties.
There's a puppy on the lap, not the 2 puppies on her chest, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, but Miss Parker, what if I look at all 3? Is that cool? Like, do I have your consent?
Totally. Multitasking. That's called multitasking.
That's just efficiency right there.
That's exactly.
So here we go.
Because they want to keep people away from there.
It's so hard to live there.
And they only let people go to like look at some penguins, and then they're like, you can't go anywhere you want.
Nope. Watch the video. Look at the people who've actually gone there on these travels, and
we're gonna go this way because we don't need
land, and they go around Antarctica as well. They don't go this way. They go that way.
So like I'm saying,
on this side. It's not on this side. It's not this way. It's that way. See what I'm saying?
It's not this way. It's that way. That way.
And again, we debated all these people, and their math doesn't match up with the right math.
And Tweedle dumb shit right there.
We're into math too.
I love it.
We're super into math.
Remember
like I
in
said, I
Alice
know
in
like all the
Wonderland,
math
we did that. He's
for
like, this way, that way.
And like the plane flights, they always avoid going over the South Pole. They always go
because it's rough.
And all the flights go. They're straight lines that work perfectly on the flat map, and on the curve
no,
map
they don't.
They're not straight lines.
And you put them all on the flat map, and they go straight. Like for instance, to go from like LA to Japan.
Okay, really, just we're gonna listen to a little bit more of him pretending that he knows what these mean. Go ahead, Miss Parker.
Hashtag ley lines. Okay, listen, I'm gonna tell you right now. What's happening is that the reptilians have a pact with the mice that have taken over the moon and replaced it. Okay, now those ley lines are what airplanes use to get from point A to point B. The government doesn't want you to know that it's all magnetism. There's no such thing as gravity. We're all floating. Okay, it's buoyancy, folks. Reptilians, mole people. Points on the board.
You gotta be careful though. If you keep bringing up the reptilians, Lizard's gonna pop up and be like, "Wait a minute, we don't work with the mole people."
We don't work.
That's exactly what they would say. You know what I mean?
But we don't work with them anymore. We
Hashtag lizard, don't trust them.
Sounds good. That's what Hitler said before he went into the bunker. He's like, I don't work with them anymore.
God damn it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hitler ate sugar, okay? Hitler ate sugar. That brought down the Third Reich. It was a whole thing.
I'm going to tell Security Monitor Lizard how you feel about lizards.
Well, now that you said that, now I've got to suck a mole cock. Thank you very much, Miss Parker. I was almost out of.
And they have frayed penises.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you very much. My throat's already sore, and now I've got to suck a fucking mole cock.
Oh my god, it would be like Alien. Think if men had penises like mole rats with the little frayed heads.
Oh my god.
How would you suck a penis? Would you then just like lick all the little beans? Are they all little heads? How would you pee? Do you need several toilets? What would pants look like? I have so many questions.
Miss Parker, I think me and you need to like have a discussion about all of this, because that also brings in the question, what about ducks? In their
oh my god, they have scarier penises. Right. What if humans had duck penises? God is an asshole, because if he was creative, he would have given men corkscrew penises like ducks and pigs, because at the very least, even if it was small, it would still be impressive.
Thank you very much, because right now all these men, most men,
God loves ducks more than he loves men, and that's fucked up. That's really fucked up. Think about it. God gave birds cloacas, right? One hole that does it all. It's a multi-use hole. But for humans, he's like, oh, we got to have 7-8 holes, and we're going to put them all next to each other so that, you guys can bitch about this shit for the next 2 millennia. And it's like, I think God loves birds more than he loves us. And that's something people should talk about in church.
God's an asshole anyway, just saying.
Okay, so now we have the topic for Sunday school. Penis.
Hashtag God loves birds. And anyway, let's just get into
birds
this.
Birds are fake. All the real birds were killed, and now it's just all cameras.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, they have government drones, but I think that's
if God didn't want gay people, he would have gave everybody one hole. Exactly. Right? Like, why give us options if we can't have right? If God
why do we have the poop hole loophole?
There we go. Okay. We have a couple more minutes to get into this, so let's get into it.
You go by Alaska or something. Because
did it drop out for some?
Yeah, like his audio quit. What about Alaska?
What amazes me with people with him is they don't understand that most of the people live in the northern hemisphere. Airlines have hubs in the northern hemisphere. They're not going to constantly just fly from point A to point B, the southern hemisphere, and ignore everybody up north. Plus they're in it to make money as well.
Yeah.
Like no, I was trying to fly from point A to point B, and I had to go point A to point B to point C, and then do it all over again with a different point B, and it's just like if it were all a straight line.
They don't go this. It's not Wolfie.
Alaska, and then the plane flight.
There you go.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
They always avoid going over the South Pole. They always go
because it's rough.
And all the flights go. They're straight lines that work perfectly on the flat map, and on the curve map they don't make any sense the way they go. And you put them all on a flat map and they go straight. Like for instance, to go from like LA to Japan, you go by Alaska or something. Because on a flat Earth map it's like a straight line. But on a globe map, it doesn't make any sense. It's like, why would you go way up there? On a globe map, it looks like this. You go up to Alaska and then down to Japan. Okay? Yeah. It looks like that. It makes no sense. You should just go right like that. And then.
But a second ago, he said everything goes straight. Well, then he's well, why does this go this way and this way? It's like, no, that's because of. Never mind.
If it were going straight, you would just be going straight.
Taking these.
Well. Yeah, in a second, I'll kind of.
The flat Earth map, the AE map is a flat Earth. Actual flat Earth. No, it's a globe projection of the Earth.
Yeah, and things pretend to go straight on that map because you go this way instead of around because.
Well, the sizes aren't accurate on it.
People
have to understand it's very hard.
Accurate.
Like to represent a 3-dimensional object on a 2-dimensional plane is exceptionally hard. Just like when we're trying to understand what a 5th dimensional object would look like. that is almost impossible for us to imagine conceptually what that means, even though they do exist. You know what I mean? They very well could exist.
Yeah, totally.
We just can't conceive that. So even in reverse, we have that problem. And a lot of people have issues with deep time and spatial awareness. And that's where a lot of these people fall in line.
I'm thinking that a lot of these people still follow the full Pangea grasp of things, where it was all like one big clump rather than broken up pieces that are spread all over.
Some of them still use maps from sailing times, you know, the maps that
have
monsters,
ancient worlds,
and they say, "Oh, look, these are more accurate than today's maps," and it's like, but they're not though. Do you see? There's like a whole island right there that's like a monster. It's called Leviathan. That's not out there.
Yeah,
it says dragons be here. What the hell?
Yeah, like that's not.
and like what I was trying to tell the gentleman today was, do you think that companies who, and it may be on this, I don't remember. I don't think it was, because I think I didn't start the recording again after I went and sat down with him. But I said to him, there are multi-million-dollar corporations who are sending stuff across these barges, these ships. Why would they not be able to coordinate them to not run into land?
Yeah.
Right. So how do you have a fake thing going on when real things are going on? No, your motherfucking ass and all these people who are fucking invested in these corporations are gonna say, no, we know how to get these things where they need to go as fast as possible. Why wouldn't they say, no, punk ass government, you are doing it wrong? Why would nobody call the government? That doesn't make any sense. If you were a huge corporation.
My favorite part is that all the world governments have come together to hide the moon and the flat earth. Like they can agree on that.
They're hiding God.
Not agree
on
nothing else.
They can't agree on anything else. Yeah, exactly.
On my bingo list.
Yeah, good.
I was going to say, you guys know who Sarcastic Barman is.
Of course, yeah.
He did a video where he took that one flight with a woman that was flying from, I think it was Japan. They had to do emergency stop. She was pregnant.
Yeah.
Had to do emergency stop in Alaska.
Okay.
Because as long as we had LA.
That was not like that.
Right. He took 2 pieces of string. He measured it the Great Circle route, then made another string the same length.
Yeah.
He showed on a globe. He did the string. It fit perfectly for what the flight. When he made the string over the straightway across the water,
it was way farther
into the U.S.
Exactly. They don't understand the concept of, and that's what I was telling him. He's like, when you look at these like maps of like plane flights on an app, they're always going straight. Yeah, motherfucker, because you're showing a flat plane to show the way these like flights are happening. But if you were to like bring them onto a globe, then you would see how they're all curving. You don't see that because you're looking at a flat plane. When you read a map, it's all fucking flat. But it has to be based off of somewhat of a curvature. And then let's just keep, I want to get through this and then we can talk about this. And we're back here again. 706. In the future, I will definitely figure out a way to do this a lot better, but I didn't know how to do this at the time.
Ms. Parker, I'm sending you a DM that was going over what we were talking about in our private call earlier. Because I think I figured something out.
Next week?
Oh, I think I figured something out.
I'm sorry, we weren't supposed to talk about that. Okay, got it.
Yeah,
Slide into her DMs, huh? All right.
I hope so. Okay, here we go.
On a globe map, it looks like this. You go up to Alaska and then down to Japan. Okay? Yeah. It looks like that. It makes no sense. You should just go like right like that. And then this happens all over the world like this. You shouldn't be taking these weird angles, but on a flat map, they're straight lines.
So the reason why they do that is because there are airports and there are places
I knew
to
you were going to say that. But it's not always like that. It's not always presenting these emergency places to land.
Well, that's not what Wolfie 2040.
Here we go.
Of course he is. Well,
he's an asshole
all the time without crashing and without doing anything wrong. All the equipment he uses makes him do everything he's supposed to do correctly.
Oh, God,
why would that not work? You can't make directional equipment that doesn't work. That does not work. You can't captain a boat incorrectly, otherwise you'll hit land. You have to have the right things.
I agree. I agree, and I think they're using a flat map to do that.
And then why do they use 3 laser gyroscopes in every single plane to get everything? It has it's three different things that go on.
I know.
And the only reason it can be 3 is because it has to have the middle one is the curvature of the Earth.
Okay.
Can't have the
And for planes,
I forgot which one it was. It was y'all,
would
blah,
have
blah,
to
blah.
dip down.
And they never do.
And they never do.
Because that doesn't make any sense. The Earth is so big. You just said
You have
earlier.
to keep dipping down.
No, the Earth is so big you don't have to. And it's making corrections of like 1% maybe to do that.
But it's
doing way more other things and you don't notice it than the dipping. You don't notice it turning left and right sometimes.
But there's a computer layout of like a plane taking off from LA. It'll look kind of like on a screen like this. It'll be like LA to New York. So what the plane does is it goes up into the air, and then it goes over, and then it lands in New York. And like it's showing that the plane does it in a straight, flat way. It goes from LA to New York.
There is no flat.
Their program doesn't show that it's going around a curve. They're showing that it just goes up and then it goes completely flat, and the plane never goes down. The plane has the electronics and the computer stuff in the plane would say that we did such and such amount of a dip to get around, stay around that curve. We had to keep around that, and that does not exist. So the computer doesn't ever show that happens.
Same with the flat Earth. You'd always have to be tilting one way. You'd always have to be going right
to get around. I agree.
And that doesn't show up in any of their equipment. So
I agree with that.
Boom, again, you guys are using math. You don't have to show that this
but
is
you
not
guys do it too. So
no, because we're not.
Well, I just said you have to dip down.
The Earth, no.
Listen,
once again, the Earth is so big that the atmosphere, you don't have to dip. Because the Earth is so
but listen
huge.
to this one. If you're in like a super fast plane, like an SR-71 Blackbird,
and they do say they have to do that,
and you're going super fast.
They do say they have to do that.
No, they would have to
ask a jet pilot.
Ask a jet pilot. They'd have to be going thousands of feet. Because they'd be going so fast, they'd have to be cranking it down thousands of feet every second.
No, because
every
the Earth
minute.
is so big. No, because the Earth is so big, like you said earlier.
I'll be
The Earth
right
is
back,
so-
my lovelies.
Okay.
We got you, Miss Parker.
I'm dying here.
Oh my god.
So, everybody, really quick, and I'll refresh again. But like, I had to stop when we got to this because does everybody? I know everybody understands the idiocracy that we just kind of went through, and like, what any.
Look, I think I've lost my last few brain cells. Like, I've been drinking. I'm having a great time. Like, I was feeling smart earlier. I was, like, budgeting, doing all the adult stuff, and now I just feel fucking stupid because I'm like, y'all think that's real? Y'all think that's what's happening?
Like, I already have a freaking migraine today, and now I'm, like, losing brain cells on top of it. It's just not a... Oh, God.
That's what I had to deal with at the bar today live. I mean, this was...
No wonder you're drunk.
Why are you listening to that bullshit at the bar? It's the bar. You're supposed to have fun.
Because he asked me to talk to him, and I said, this is going to be great content. Maybe I can make money off this somehow. Right? I mean...
Everyone send Slim a beer. Send him a beer. Everyone go to Slim's PayPal, buy him a beer, because he needs it. For real.
There we go. There's the buy me the beer fund at the top.
Yes.
Is this the same guy that you said you were talking to? I guess last
a couple weeks ago.
Yeah,
it was a couple weeks ago. Okay. But then his boyfriend. Okay, I'm sorry, sir. I don't know if you are together, but I think you're butt buddies. He messaged me on Facebook and he said, "Let's debate." And I said, "Go to my channel, look it up, and then message me personally." And we'll debate. Guess what happened? Nothing. So today, what I did is I went up to homie and I said, "Oh, your boyfriend messaged me, and you guys he doesn't want to debate me." And he goes, "No, our community got together and talked about it, and we don't think it's going to be worth our time to debate you." That's literally what they said. Him and his 3 friends who were fucking each other in the fucking shed that are probably related said they don't want to debate me because they don't think it's worth their time.
God. That sounds about right.
So I
lately. It's not worth my time.
Well, that's exactly why I fucking turned on the fucking microphone and we recorded this bullshit. Because I was like, dude, I'm going to fucking use this for my own advantage because I can't believe I get the opportunity to actually do this.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
Speaking of that devil, are we still sharing the right? Okay, let's see if it will play.
Right.
Oh.
It's okay. 10:14. Just give me 5 milliseconds and we'll be back here. It's so weird how it doesn't work, but it's
weird how it does that.
Right.
I will have it on a different thingy next time. Like this was so impromptu that I did not know this was going to happen, but we are definitely going to talk about it because I'm not going to wait. Hold on. 5 something.
Oh shoot! 7:10, wasn't it?
Okay, we're gonna go to 5. Does anybody remember what was at?
No, I didn't see the time.
Okay, 5:15 is what we're gonna get at, and then keep going, and then, I mean, who doesn't want to hear a repeat of what this person says, anyways? So, and thank you, Mama, for sharing your pussy on live on stream.
Yes,
it makes it easier for us to watch.
They don't want to be part of whatever. Look at what Russia's doing to
They're part of the
Ukraine.
Antarctic Treaty that they did in 1947.
But that doesn't say that you can't go there. People can go there and be there for months.
Not
And
really.
they can travel on it.
Not really.
Have you looked up what it costs to go there and actually discover it?
Yes.
I mean, you can go there
for like $20,000 or $40,000. They make it super expensive.
Only reason is because it's fucking so hard
Because they
to
want
live
to keep
there.
people away from there.
It's so hard to live there.
And they only let people
don't
go
want-
to like look at some penguins, and then they're like, you can't go anywhere you want.
Nope. Watch the videos. Look at the people who've actually gone there on these travels, and they will show you large amounts of land, and they go around Antarctica as well. They don't go this way. They go that way. It's always on this side. It's not on this side. It's not this way.
And
it's
I know
way.
that
You
isn't
know what I'm
100%
saying?
of a thing. I mean, if you were going a certain way, it would look a certain. But I've never seen a video that makes it so I couldn't tell like it was on a continent. You know.
I understand what you're saying.
And again, we've debated all.
And it's always a way to trip up people. I'm trying to come up and trying to be a debater so that I can hopefully like trip them up to get them agree they don't have an answer for certain things, which just proves the lack of reality that they have for these things.
All these people, and their math doesn't match up with
And
the right math,
and
math can't be faked.
We're into math too. We're super into math. Like I said, I know like all the math stupid for all this. And like the plane flight, they always avoid going over the South Pole. They always go
Because
and
hard,
all the
it's rough.
and
it's,
all the flights go. They're straight lines that work perfectly on the flat map, and on the curve map they don't make any sense the way they go. And you put them all on a flat map and they go straight. Like for instance, to go from like LA to Japan, you go by.
So I semi-agreed with him on this just to like keep him going, but again, if you put it on a globe, then they went straight, but they're not going straight. You know what I'm saying? They were just the most convenient way to get to the largest airport, especially if you're going from like New York to Hong Kong. You're gonna go the best direct route and not go to like a small ass airport in between, right? It's gonna be more convenient to go certain ways. Duh. I mean, it's not an argument at all for them to say they go certain ways.
Alaska or something. Because on a flat Earth map, it's like a straight line, but on a globe map, it doesn't make any sense. It's like, why would you go way up there? For on a globe map, it looks like this. You go up
Jasper.
to Alaska and then down to Japan. Okay?
Yeah.
It looks like that. It makes no sense. You should go like right like that. And then this happens all over the world like this. You shouldn't be taking these weird angles, but on the flat map, they're straight lines.
So the reason why they do that is because there are airports and there are places
I knew
to
you were going to
land,
say that.
emergency land.
But it's not always like that. It's not always presenting these emergency places to
Okay,
land.
well, that's not what Wolfie 2040.
I don't like him.
I'm so glad we went over this.
Well, he flies it all the time without crashing, without doing anything wrong. All the equipment he uses makes him do everything he's supposed to do correctly.
Oh God, you like him. He's so bad.
Why would that not work? You can't make directional equipment that doesn't work. That does not work. You can't captain a boat incorrectly, otherwise you'll hit land. You have to have the right things.
I agree. I agree, and I think they're using a flat map to do that.
And then why do they use 3 laser gyroscopes in every single plane to get their everything?
I believe they're way past this already, right? We've already heard this.
And the only reason it can be 3 is because
10:07 was where we were at.
Okay. I'm just gonna go to 10:41 and yes.
Slim, you have money in your beer fund. You're welcome.
Thank you very much. So we're gonna go to 10:41 and just get further into this because I just want to get over this.
Yeah.
Just because like we all know the idiocracy of this, and it's just hilarious. So. Give me 2 milliseconds. Gosh darn it.
Oh, it's 2 now, huh? Was 5.
Oh.
10:41.
Well, I mean, he knows what he's doing now, so.
I gotcha. Okay.
Thank you all very much for all of the. Okay, here we blow. I mean, go. I mean, cheese and rice. Here we go. Sorry, it's beets and rice. Here we go. It's beets and rice.
Oh God,
beets and rice, and here we blow.
On a map, it's flat. It looks like it's flat, but then when you put it on a curve thing, then it actually dips. And again, you'll see how it has to go around. If you look at the instrumentation of how it like actually works, it will show that you're going around, and that's again why they go in weird places. Because it's on a curve, and so they have to go these weird places to not go straight because it's not straight. You can't just go to straight everything. It's always on a curve, and that's why they go these weird.
Remember, kids, never go straight. Always go forward because it. Never mind. Yeah.
Oh, they're always going straight because that's the straight path to get there. They're not doing curves. Anyways, okay. How about like, the monumental speeds we're going? Like right now, we're going 2 million miles per hour in total.
Okay, so have you seen?
And does that blow up?
He says 2 million miles. No, honey, we're not going that fast. But wait, we're gonna get into a lot of fun numbers.
But wait,
so
there's more.
But wait, there's more. We're gonna get into a bunch of numbers. Really awesome. It's gonna be so funny. What, Mama?
I said more money, more money, more money.
Yeah. No, just wait until we get to the numerology he's gonna get into in the next 30
I can hear it coming already.
No, we all know.
Just the tone of his voice sets it all up. Like, okay, there's going to be numbers. They're going to be bad.
They're going to be bad.
Yeah, we've all been through this numerous times over and over again.
Okay.
On different streams.
I deal with the whole numbers thing when far righters come into my abortion talks and stuff because they're like, oh, look at these numbers and statistics, and I'm like, oh, well, look at these real numbers that are reported by state agencies. They're way fucking different. Any thoughts?
Just wait till
George Bush said at one point.
Just wait till how many times he brings up 666.
Off the atmosphere? No. Why doesn't that blow up the atmosphere?
Because it's been millions of years that we've been doing this. There's been a constant of it going the same speed. So we have a constant of stuff going the same. Okay, have you seen
why would that matter?
Physics. But really quick. So have you seen the semi-truck that is driving 80 miles per hour and that has the trampoline and the gentleman bounce?
Yes.
That's why.
No, it's not.
That's how physics works. Because something moving in a constant does not make anything that is in the middle of it.
It's not moving in a constant. It's going in 10 different directions because we're going around the sun. We're rotating ourselves.
You're just overcomplicating. You're
undercomplicating.
No. You're overcomplicating.
We're going in so many different directions.
No, we're not. No, it's everything is.
That only works in one direction.
At a constant.
Many different directions.
All together with everything else. Everything is moving with us at the same time, so we don't feel it because it's all doing this. But it doesn't matter what it's doing.
But you can't.
And that's what I said to him. I was
the trampoline and the semi-truck because that's only going in one direction.
But it's showing a constant of speed.
It's only showing one direction. If you change the direction, then that guy's gonna fly off into the
listen, watch. Changing the constant of speed.
No,
if everything is moving together,
it's because of different curves.
No, if everything's moving
together, no proof. You can't prove it though. You can't prove any experiment where you can't do a roller coaster then everything's moving together.
No, they're not. No.
Exactly.
He said these different curves. the different curves, but he's a flurfer. Okay, dude, got you. Understood the different curves, but you're a flurf. Okay, you don't even understand your own argument. Understood.
No.
And then, he's trying to say that we're like on a merry-go-round, or we're on a thing that speed and other things do not matter outside or inside of it, right? So the internal would be more, less. No, that's not how the world works. It's everything goes like this together. Like we literally
everything is working in a gyroscope together.
Yeah, totally. Yes. No, totally.
And
because
we used to do these experiments with my Boy Scout troop. We would go to a place called Fort Discovery, and they would put you into a gyroscope, and they would move you around and be like, okay, so this is what it would feel like if, and they would change the different variables. So that way your body was moving in the way that the variables would change. And it's like, okay, because we are on Earth, because we are in a constant gyroscope, we are just in one direction all the time. We are always in a singular place until us ourselves move.
Moves, totally. Yeah, totally. And that's what,
logical. It makes sense.
I forget who it was, but somebody equated us going around the Earth, going around the sun, to a racetrack. Cars on a racetrack. And they were thinking the sun has to make these tight turns around the sun, like on a racetrack. That's not a very good analogy.
No,
it's not. Because, you can use the racetrack analogy because every planet moves at its own speed around the sun.
Orbit and makes a
track.
And he got elliptical orbit, and he was like, "You have to make this really tight curve." He acted like it was a really tight curve that
it's a giant circle,
right? Yeah, and scale and how big it actually is.
Yeah. Okay. So let's get a little bit further into this idiocracy, because we will talk about it once we get done, and then if everybody's up for it, we will play a game to do a palate cleanser for this. Because I believe we only have like 2. Okay, we got 2 more minutes. But Mama, anybody who needs to leave or anything, that's how this world works. Unfortunately, things spin on an axis around a universe, and you have to stay in those boundaries. Anyways, let's go. Okay, so 1308 is what we need to go back to.
If you need a reminder in a minute, I'll let you know.
No, we're going to just do this right now. So just get back to here in 1308. The next time I will have this figured out way better, but I did not know this was going to happen. This was very spontaneous for us. 1308, is that what I said? Yes?
Yes. 1408, I believe what you said, yes.
14 or 13?
1308. 1308.
Okay, we're going to go with 13.
No. You're having opposite forces. That's what G-forces are. A G-force is something that is opposite than what is happening in nature.
What's happening with
No.
Going around the sun in a different way?
Everything's going together. It's all together.
Okay, is there
it's all together.
Is there 10 different directions?
Sure, but we're all working together. It's all together. Everything's moving together because it's been billions of years that everything's moving. So why would it be? Why would we feel it?
Moving together when it's going different directions.
Listen. If you were a species on a moving planet, why would you feel the movement? It would make no sense for us to feel it because it's an extra sensory that we don't need to feel. Our species, after evolution, would tell us we don't need to feel that unless we move ourselves faster in a car, we go slower.
We don't know. I mean, that's hypothetical. That's a theory.
Why would your brain? Why would?
We don't know if that's true or not.
No, think of it logically. Why would somebody? Why would
still just a theory?
Why would we feel movement? Because then I have to do this constantly. If I didn't feel movement,
at this point,
evenly.
At this point, I was putting my hands up against the wall, and it was like holding things like I was rocking on a boat. It was so funny.
You have to go like this, and I'd always be scared that we're moving.
Yeah, that's why I was like, "Oh my god!"
It's a constant.
Yeah, we're not moving.
When you have a constant, you don't feel a constant.
Like it would be insane. Like Fort Collins is never in the same place for you in your world. Like to me, Fort Collins is always right here, but to you.
That's where I was just like, okay, I can't
What?
do this anymore.
I was the same place for you.
Yeah, no, that's
That's
where
supposed to mean.
I don't know, and that's where I live. And if you don't know, I doxed myself. I live in Fort Collins. But anyways, that dude like literally said like, okay, anybody want to give your
I definitely wanted to give my opinion.
Yes, please.
So because I've been listening this whole time and I'm like, oh my God. Okay. So what's really hard for people to understand, I had a problem because I was a flat earther. I was a flurfer for a second, right? Okay.
Sweet.
The reason.
Is she really?
Well, yeah. And I'm glad that we have somebody who.
Yeah, like for real. Like I was a flat earther for a little bit, but remember, I came from a very culty background. I didn't know a lot about like the world. I didn't understand the sciences. When I went to school, they would tell me one thing, and then my parents would be like, "Well, no, that's not what God did. That's what they want you to believe, right?"
Yeah.
So I was already primed for a lot of conspiracy theories.
Oh wow.
Now, okay, what's really hard to understand is why it's hard to understand how something can be inside of something that is moving and not be getting tossed around, right?
Yeah,
because again,
totally.
These concepts are really hard to understand. I did not understand it until I watched it was Stephen Hawking's. He did, I think it was one of his last documentaries that he did, made it he made it digestible for me, where he's like, look, when you're in a car and you're driving and there's a fly in the car with you, the vehicle is driving at 120 miles. The fly inside the car is traveling at 120 miles inside the car, but is also flying around your head.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. And so that's what's confusing, because the fly is going like this in a circle, but it's also going forward in the car in time and space.
Yes.
So these concepts are very hard to understand if you don't have a fundamental ground for science. So coming from someone who did not understand any of those things, becoming an adult, it's a mind fuck. It's such a mind fuck. And I battle myself all the time with that. That's why you guys will see me, like, I get excited about conspiracy theories. It's not so much that I like laughing at them. It's just like, oh, I believe that too. And then it's funny to like take it apart. And it's like, oh, I used to believe in lizard people.
I understand where all of these things come from based on my upbringing. So
right.
we need to break it down and figure out what's wrong with it and why it's not okay.
And it helps me deal with my anxiety and issues. And then I get to help other people deal with their anxiety and issues. And I'm like, yay, we're learning things.
Oh,
exactly.
That's why I break down like fundamentalist stuff on my channel, because coming from a fundy background, I can sit there and say, hey, this is why this is not okay. This is why you shouldn't do this, that, or the other. And then that's why I looked at the troubled teen industry, because, hey, I was not there. I did not deal with this. But this is why this is wrong. This is why you shouldn't put autistic kids in this scenario when they cannot defend themselves. Or these young teens that don't know the way of the world. They don't know anything else. Into
no
this
oversight,
position.
no cameras, and sex predators. That's going to be a problem, sweetie.
Oh, yeah.
I've had multiple people that are from troubled teen industry places that have referenced my video in various TikToks and stuff like, hey, go look at this because I have a bias. She doesn't. She can point you in the direction of why this is bad.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
And yes, it's relativity. I know relativity this and relativity that. I got you. I'm just talking about basic fundamental science understanding. Listen, people can't understand relativity if they can't understand time and space. And that's something that really fails us, especially here in the American school system. Like, we just don't get that STEM education that we deserve as young people. So when we get older, it is really hard to conceptualize. Fucking time and space is scary. Like, for real, that shit is scary. It doesn't make sense.
I totally. My degree's in physics, so understanding this was like going into my physics degree, like I had a lot of misconceptions about space and time and relativity.
Of course,
and the difference between Newtonian and special, and it's ridiculous. And it's amazing, and just understanding it is just mind opening and amazing. And I wish more people.
Yeah.
I don't know who's playing Russian music, but I am terrified. I was like, oh my god, the cosmonauts. Oh my god, they're coming for us, you guys. It's over.
No. We're about ready to play Murder Party. And that is the music for
Miss Parker. Do that to me. I am a black woman in America. When I hear Russian opera, I'm like, oh my god, it's over.
Like, my real question is, Miss Parker, have you ever played Trivia Murder Party?
No, she's
not.
No,
we're doing it.
Yes,
we're doing it right
it's
now.
Amazing.
So give us
I
a
have
second.
the first version. Queen has the second.
The Queen is hooking it up right now. Yeah, no.
I will
Queen is hooking it up right
games.
now.
So.
Yeah, and Skits can't actually play. We are
allowed.
gonna kick him out. So if he shows up, we're gonna kick him out. No, I'm just kidding, buddy. We're totally have you play. So give us just like 30 seconds. I'm going to empty my cyborg oil pan for a second and then re-put in some more oil. I'll be right back in like 30 seconds. I just need to.
I think he's getting a blood transfusion. That's what that would be for a cyborg. It's like you're getting your oil taken out and then put in. That's
it's
like
an oil
dialysis.
I have that.
He's on a dialysis machine.
It's cool.
Exactly. So I will be right back. Just give me a second, and then the Queen is gonna set it up, and she has the access, and so do the other people. A couple of people here. So you all get your stuff set up and get everybody ready in the
Ms.
private
Parker,
chat as well.
Yeah, she'll put the code in the private chat once it's set up, so that way all of us can join first, and then there'll be like 2 extra spaces for other people, and then the audience. But I think you'll love this
thingy I played with you before. Like I'm gonna jump into a platform and then we all play together, right?
Yes. Jackbox TV.
Jackbox. There we go.
Yeah. And the way
I was gonna say go to jackbox.tv.
Yeah. Gotcha.
Just put the code in the private chat for us, Queen.
It is.
Love you.
Code's in the private, baby.
On it, Jackpot.
Love you.
TV. Enter my
I love
code.
you.
Oh, Queen, I sent you a picture of my skirt.
Yeah, I seen it. It's gorgeous. I love it.
Right? I got it on sale through Doll's Kill. It was like $10. It's adorable.
I do like these games. I'm gonna try these on my stream one time.
Oh, Miss Parker, if you ever want to try them on your stream, I have Jackbox Party Packs 1 through 4, so I can help you out.
They're fun. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, especially like trivia games. Oh, look at you balling.
There's this one game that we play called Fibbage, where you can either like lie about various things happening in the world, or you can lie about yourself.
You know that's my game. That is
like,
my jam.
We're gonna have like a ton of fun with that.
While we're waiting for the king to get in, I'm gonna run the dog out real quick.
Okay.
Oh, you let that baby out. He's a big boy. He's bigger than you.
I am marinating chicken right now in this maple apple marinade, and I am so excited.
Oh, I did a barbecue garlic pork chops in the crock pot earlier.
I like apple and chicken. It's good. Really good.
Yeah.
Yes. No,
you know
all of. Oh, you did.
I would have. They didn't mention refraction or atmospheric lensing.
Okay.
Close.
Darn it. Oh no.
What about the Kims? Did he mention the Kims? Because you got chemtrails and the Kims in the water.
Oh my God.
I think he did mention the Kims.
He may have.
Yeah, lots of Kims. Always.
But no, Miss Parker, if you ever want the steak recipes that Lizard uses, I send him all of those recipes, and that's what he uses. Like, I help him do air fryer steak.
I just have a good... Yeah, I was going to say, he thinks I'm a good cook. I just know how to read instructions and use all of the awesome, expensive equipment he buys me.
Oh,
there you go.
You have a crock pot. You got all that. I will send you the recipe for carnitas because it's really easy, really simple. Carnitas just means small meat. So it's like Mexican season 10 weeks.
Okay, and I'm going to share
That's
the
a
screen.
racism. That's a racism.
Okay, here we go, baby.
Oh, Miss Parker, we do racisms together. It's okay.
Yes.
Wait for the last two to get in.
So we got 2 more slots to fill.
Yep, 2 more.
I'm a little gray doll.
Well, I know a place you can rent a hole.
Oh, Miss Parker's rent a hole. Yeah,
Yes.
Exactly.
You can get a
It's
discount if
right
you
next
stay.
to the It's right next to the orphanage. Right in front of the Petty Family Dick Fields.
Yes. Field of Dicks. And if you bring us a can of corned beef hash, you get a hole for free. So.
Yes, we have 2 holes to fill. Come and fill our holes.
But don't get mixed up with Rent a Hoe, which is that construction equipment site, you know.
Or do not get it confused with the Petty Family's Granny Biscuits, which is a new venture where we have mature women over the age of 75 that are willing to show you their holes. So
there
call
we
that
go.
Granny
There we go.
Biscuits.
People that like that stuff. Saying, you know?
Post that in the side chat.
Oh God, biscuits and gravy will never be the same.
If anyone in the side chat is a white woman, I help to train new emotional support white women for the
Petty Family. Yes. And if you are a very anxious Black person who is scared to go in town or drive down the highway alone, you can get yourself an emotional support white woman. All you gotta do is call Yato, and we'll get you one.
So are we?
And he'll steal your grass.
Yes, he will.
He will. He'll do that in the dead of night once he finds out where you live.
He'll steal your grass and then try to sell it to people for to buy himself some shoulders.
Yeah, exactly.
So
Yes.
is this like a Driving Miss Daisy kind of thing, you know?
Come on, guys.
Yeah,
Kind of like, well, not really Driving Miss Daisy. She's more supportive. If Miss Daisy was supportive,
No,
then
Ox.
it would be like Driving Miss Daisy.
Ox, we have 2
Whoa,
more
Ox, get
spaces.
in.
Fill a hole.
Ox, come on. I put the
Mr. Fear, come on. It's free.
Come on, Ox.
No, it's not full. Get in.
You too.
We always got
One
room for
more.
slot. Come on.
Okay.
6 drops. Jasper.
All right, Cindy, get in
Jay.
here. Get in here.
Harry. Irish. Come on. What do you get in
Got
here?
room for one more. I got room for one more.
Mr. Fear,
Come on.
Sydney, we have another hole. Fill it.
I'm a little green person.
Fill it. Fill it.
Don't know why I'm doing this when you're going to fill it.
Sid, get in here. There's one more.
Oh, baby.
We'll give you 10 more seconds. Come on, Sid.
We need our Sid in us.
After this,
Come
you can
on.
be in it, but you'll be in the
Sydney has
audience.
to be in here with us.
Okay, well,
Isn't 2 screens great, Mango?
yes.
It's fun.
Oh, yes.
I can't wait for my 3rd one. I'm gonna have
Go
so much
for
ADHD. It's
One more
ridiculous.
then.
Oh, cheese and rice.
No,
Getting all
Miss
the
Parker,
ADHD.
I actually have 3 screens. I have the 2 right here, and then I have a projector hooked up as my 3rd, so it like displays on the back.
Nice. Oh, fuck yeah,
Yeah.
I want that.
Oh,
I gotta tell
I'll
my
have to
husband.
send you a link because the projector I got was $30.
My
Thank
son
you.
just got a projector for his room and he's shitting on me. He was in there watching epic ass movies, and I gave him my Oculus, so he's like Mr. Big Time and shit.
Oh,
Oh no,
jeez.
like I'll project
Sid, are you gonna
Bob's
play or should I
Burgers
start
on the
it?
back wall and let my kid just like hang out in my bed and like watch Bob's
Oh,
Burgers
there
while I'm
we
on
go.
here doing stuff.
We did. Sweet.
Fucking movie
There we
nights are the
go.
best.
The rest can be in the audience. You can play along with us as well.
Okay, here we go.
All right, here
The
it
last
is.
movie I watched on the big screen was actually House Shark.
All right, skip
because I love that
instructions.
movie.
Okay.
Welcome to my murder hotel. I've been told you don't like tutorials, so now I'm extra mad. Where's Amsterdam not?
Oh, jeez.
Not?
Okay, where is it not? Where is it not?
Oh, okay. I got it.
That one.
I'm guessing because I have no clue, so I'm probably gonna die already.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with the most
I
specific
did it
one.
wrong.
Damn.
fuck me.
Yep, I'm dead.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, me too.
Well, it was nice knowing you. It's a quick game. Good game.
First question
Let's
already
just
dead.
hope it's not math,
Okay.
huh?
GG.
Make it
Exactly. If it's
only
math,
one
I'm
more
out.
question.
I can't do math.
Mango's
Oh,
gonna
no,
win
you're
if it's
alive.
math.
Oh, it's escape room.
Jeez.
What? I don't.
You will die.
I don't know this one.
All you need to do is pause.
Nothing makes sense in this game.
When you resume, I know you'll have it all figured out.
Okay, it's not giving me anything on my phone.
Yeah,
just
I don't
wait,
know.
Just wait.
Okay.
It's a trick thing.
Yeah.
Follicle ice
Miss
cream.
Parker, we're good. We're alive.
Okay.
Like some of the escape rooms and like the dead games, you have to like not participate in if you were alive. And other ones you do, they'll tell you though.
Yeah, just wait for the prompt.
That's too abstract for you. Let's be more concrete.
So.
What?
Oh fuck! All of y'all are dead.
I don't know.
There was nothing to do unless that was the cue to the person that has the game to pause it. I don't know.
Just wait. I don't know. It doesn't make any sense.
You can still win.
Yeah.
Let's try another one.
Okay.
What British TV show is Dancing with the Stars based on?
Dancing with the Stars.
I got it.
I think I'm aware of this one. I think I know the answer.
Dancing with the Stars.
Yep. Sure, now I get it right.
I got it right.
Ah, damn it, I'm dead.
No, you have to do a game.
Oh.
Yeah. There's lots of levels to this.
Oh, you're going to get a gift.
Oh, great.
I don't like this.
All right, Parker, it's me and you.
Okay. Pick
Miss Parker, Miss Parker, Miss.
Yeah.
I got the hat.
She got money.
Nice, but I got the hat.
Oh.
Don't bother screaming, I'm not your real father. I heard enough of that going on.
No, there was one time that I got the game Fingers, so I had to chop off a finger, and they had me holding a tiny knife the entire time.
Let's keep moving. For real, though, what's an octopus?
Got it.
I think I got that right.
No idea.
Octopuses are evil. I know that.
Yeah.
Yes.
As long as they're the same as a squid, I'm okay.
Right.
Fucking devil.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah.
Sure, I had to get the friggin' first question wrong because I'm getting all the rest right.
I got it wrong too. I'm right there with you. I'm trying to get the rest of them right.
It's the Pegs game.
Ah, Slim.
Oh, the strap-on game.
Ah, the pegging game.
His favorite.
Someone needs to pick which slots are death zones.
Come on, what slut do you want to fill?
Oh, fuck. Okay.
Pick a slut. Pick a slut.
Everyone pick a bucket.
I got my bucket.
Pick mine. Oh, no.
Easy, baby.
Okay.
You got this. You got this.
Come on, babe. You got this.
I got it.
Uh-oh.
Oh, shit.
Uh-oh. We're okay. You're okay. Uh-oh.
Oh,
You're
good. Good job.
I knew I did.
It's Plinko. The Plinko of death.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Okay.
We're here. When one player is left alive, we'll go to the final round. Next question. Which red fruit is traditionally used to make grenadine?
I'm an alcoholic, so I know this.
I think I got it.
I know this.
I don't like that traditional one.
Come on, Ox, answer. Damn.
Oh,
Yeah,
I was gonna
so
guess that one.
No,
I thought it was currant.
No,
I thought it was cherries. No,
I thought it was
Nope.
cherries.
The other day I found out there was pomegranate.
My first instinct. Damn it.
Let's see who has ESP. Type
Good,
in
I'm
an
not
answer
in
that
this.
fits this category. Everyone else will answer too. And
Okay.
if anyone matches you, you die.
okay, but I can't spell any of them.
And I do mean anyone.
Yeah, I'm dead.
Okay.
I'm dead.
Hurry up, Miss Parker.
Okay.
Now, let's see if there are any matches. Oh, good.
Oh, I'm alive! Ah,
yes.
Yeah.
That's literally the only one I know how to spell.
Sorry, Miss Parker.
I always go with Pisces for that because I am a Pisces.
I went with Gemini because I'm a Gemini.
I was gonna go Cancer, but I knew that Slim was a Cancer, so I went somewhere else.
Yeah.
Well, 3 of us on the panel are cancers that I know of.
That's right. Huh?
Yeah. Yep.
Same birthdays.
Oh fuck, we're
Yes,
we're
there's
on
same.
the final thing. Shit.
You've made it so far.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh wow.
No, I can't.
There's one-
I'm back.
there's
This
one
is
part
painful
five.
for me.
Here's your first category. Official currency.
Australian token.
And then press submit.
I don't know about that, but I've heard.
I don't get the last option that everyone else gets because I'm not a ghost.
That's
Let's see the
alright.
right answers.
You only get, you'll automatically get one right, basically.
Hogwarts teachers.
I don't know.
Time is almost up.
I got this one, I think. I was going to say that one is
Okay.
Sabrina. It was Sabrina.
Of course, Sydney gets all of those ones right.
Andy Warhol art pieces.
Wow.
I know nothing of Andy Warhol.
No,
So.
Neither do I.
Either.
Yeah, that's
Damn.
what I
There's
thought.
none of them. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure all of those were after Warhol.
And
Yeah.
picture, that's all I knew.
I freaking dropped behind because I missed the question because of the dog.
Preamble of the U.S. Constitution.
We're doing
I
this
took a
class.
guess on that one.
Damn it!
Ah, I missed it.
Woo!
I was
Damn it.
too
Oh, wait.
busy trying to.
Were you singing the song too?
In my head, I was trying, but I forgot. I was trying to click, and it went away from me, so I didn't even get a click. The Schoolhouse Rock. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yep.
Oh God.
I want to say yes on that one. Maybe yes on that.
Sure,
Not
I guess.
Not sure on.
Oh.
Damn, I didn't know
yeah.
if Congo was or not.
I got 2 of them.
Oh God, Sydney's Sydney's sneaking up on you.
I
Yeah.
thought Congo was more toward the South Africa range. Oh,
What?
I have no. That one maybe.
I haven't played the modern version of it. I've only
I
played the
haven't
older
either.
one.
I couldn't
Me
tell you.
neither.
Oh fuck
Good.
me.
Whew, I got that right.
Fuck. Wait, Sydney took over.
Sydney
God damn it, Sydney.
Go,
Yep.
Sid!
Go Sydney. Go Sydney. Go Sydney.
What? What?
What? Jesus Christ.
Are these like the new ones or something?
No
or-
idea.
I haven't seen the new ones, so I don't
Neither
know.
have
I didn't watch the new one. It sucked.
Okay, so Sydney's still ahead.
It was
No,
an abomination.
Mom.
Me now. So close.
So close.
Come on. Thank you.
Sure.
Go to click the button. It's like, huh?
Okay, so I think after this
Wait,
game,
that's what I did get that right.
we should definitely play Fibbage because I think that Miss Parker would love it.
Oh, okay. We're gonna photo finish on that.
Unfortunately for me, I'm crashing because of like me making my accidental start swallowing. So I will have to end it after this. I'm sorry, everybody.
I might be wrong.
I think only one of those, maybe.
I know for a fact.
Damn, I was wrong.
Marie Curie was married, so
I knew that. I knew that.
If people want to go in Discord or whatever, want to play all that, we can do that. But
yeah,
so
I'm crashing.
Are you kidding me? I don't think that one. Okay. This is pure guesses on my. Oh, thank you, Lord.
Damn it!
Oh no! Oh no! That.
Guys,
God damn it, Mama!
There we go, Mama.
Did I die?
All of us did except for Mama.
Death.
Oh.
Well, Mom won.
See that fire? That's us.
I love the photo finishes like that though, where it's at one person.
Okay, let's see here. King picked an obvious answer. Mango chased down by a ghost. Parker picked an obvious answer. Dungeon Queen unknown. Ooh. Oxy unknown.
We're all
Schitt,
unknown.
Sid
Yeah, Dragon
unknown.
Queen died.
Outside of
Globermon won $2,000. Schitt died.
All right,
Parker died. No, Parker is a victim of ESP. I don't know what the fuck that
Okay,
means.
so we
Mango was a stolen spirit.
Okay.
King Cyborg, a victim of ESP. Ozzy died, and Sid died.
Are we done, baby?
So,
yes. Unfortunately, I'm crashing like a mug. My throat is still like messed up from swallowing my sword the wrong way.
Okay, baby.
So remember,
Rest your voice.
ladies and gentlemen, when you do sideshow, it's all real, and like we do fuck ourselves up when we do this stuff. So remember, it's real. It sucks.
Flaccid swords.
Yeah.
Yeah. So thank you all very much for being here.
Thank you.
If anybody wants to promote themselves in the side chat, go ahead and post their links.
And so everybody knows our first deck for massive decks has been completed.
Sweet.
I completed it last night, so we can be in the Decima Chords after this, and we can play some Cards Against Humanity with our own deck.
Yes.
And Miss Parker, I believe I invited you. I gave you an invite to the fun dungeon.
Okay.
If not, just DM me and I'll send it to you. And always, we're always still looking for ideas for new cards so we can make another deck in the massive decks room or section, channel, whatever you want to call it. And I'll be in there after this.
Yes. Thank you all. Thank you all very much. And Miss Parker, thank you so much for being here. You made it so much fun because I believe this is the first time you've been on my channel. So thank you for being on my
first
stream.
time crashing yours. I am going to be back. I'm going to crash you some more. I'm going to get all up in your throat meat after your throat meat gets better.
Right.
I'm going to slide all up.
Thank you so much. So everybody will see you all very soon, and thank you very much. And I'm going to end this now because I need to get the fuck out of here. So thank you very much.
Go rest your voice, son. Rest your throat.
Yeah, definitely.
Thanks for having me.
Everybody.
Bye. Everybody say bye.
Bye.